love autism. Autism music. Let's go. Let's fucking go, guys. We're back. Okay, I don't know how long this live stream is going to be. I'm going to try and go for as long as possible, but I do have to get off at some point tonight. I'm going to be on vacation for the next week. I'm not going to be here like until like next month. Not next Monday. The 2 weeks. Okay, 2 weeks. That's how long I'm on. No, 1 week. But like, okay. You know what I fucking mean, okay? I'm retarded. Oh my goodness. I'm excited for this stream, okay? You guys should too. See, we got premiering the new haircut. New haircut alert. New cut alert. Feeling pretty fire. Fire. Oh my goodness. Okay. We're gonna have a lot of fun this stream, okay? Now let's get this on screen and then bam 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 bam. We're just gonna jump right into it, folks. So Mr. Sen, okay, I'm sure you guys are all aware of who Mr. Sen is. He's a content creator with about 20k subs. Mr. Sen, and unfortunately, recently he's been exposed for some not so very good things. I mean, the first thing that pops up when you type in Mr. Sen is the live stream exposing his ass. Okay, I mean, did they hide it? Is his channel hidden? What the fuck happened? Oh no, okay, it's not hidden. All right, false alarm. No need to worry. My favorite channel, Mr. Sen, is still alive and well. Okay, but I mean, basically, what Mr. Sen got exposed for was like 5 years ago. I think it was 5 years ago. I could be wrong. Basically, it was a long time ago that this happened. Mr. Sen was on Discord and was sexting with someone who we believed to be a girl, but it turned out to be like a 40-some-year-old man. That part really doesn't matter. The man, however, did turn out to be a legitimate pedophile. And during their sexting session or whatever, this guy sent over multiple lolicon images to Mr. Sen, as well as sent him as well as just kind of like acting young, like, age regression, like fetish play or whatever. He's like, oh, what's this white stuff that comes out? Just really gross, degenerate shit. Sen initially admitted to it being him in these sex. He said, okay, yeah, I'll admit it. It was me doing this degenerate role play, blah, 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 blah. But then he then tried to take it back. He said that in actuality, he was being blackmailed behind the scenes with his docs, which is why he had to basically admit it. That wasn't true. That was a lie. And all this blew up when Crow here leaked DMs from Sen and another person. I think it was Origami, but I could also be wrong about that. Basically exposing the fact that Mr. Sen had in fact been the one to be sexting within these logs, right? Now, basically, ever since this has happened, a lot more drama has followed, simply because Mr. Sen is a lying freak who cannot stop lying, okay? Like, he just is continually fumbling, crying, and he just can't get his story straight, nor can he keep his emotions in check, okay? He is far too emotional to be... He's just far too emotional. That is kind of the synopsis, all right? So here we have a tweet from Skelly, friend of the channel. So in a recent stream, Mr. Sen reveals that Austin Power, another community member, doxed the address of Lyrics by sharing it in other people on the basis that Lyrics is a pedophile. By the way, Lyrics is not a pedophile in any way. Lyrics had just liked a couple images that were lolicon. It's a little sus, but like honestly, it's just something to make fun of him over. It's really nothing serious, like at all. Okay, it's just kind of cringe. That's yeah. So obviously, Austin Power, by doxing this guy over that, is completely retarded, schizo, and unhinged, okay? I mean, I don't think anybody is disputing that. By sharing it to other people on the basis that Lyrics is a pedophile, I might add that Austin also revealed on stream that his sister was... Okay. All right, we have the classic Skelly moment, getting a bit too dicey there. But here we have the clip, okay?
Okay, so there's this one sector sector orbiter named Austin that ended up getting like Lyrex's full docs, like his street address and shit.
Jesus. Okay.
yeah,
All right.
yeah, and
Yeah, and when we're talking about doxes, we're not talking about somebody like the name, like full on street address. Like the probably the worst form of doxing there is somebody's fucking street address, right? Because then obviously someone even more unhinged than Austin Powers could literally fucking swat this guy and get him potentially killed or at least in danger.
apparently he's been handing it out to people like in like random fucking group chats and shit
What?
or whatever.
Okay, okay. That's way too far. What the heck? Yeah, that's.
So then at that
What the heck? Sorry.
point, I'm like, well, yeah, let's take a step back here, whatever. Like it was like I thought it was funny because Lyrics, just to make it fair, he lived pretty close to me. Nobody knows where the hell I'm from. I mean, maybe that Austin guy knows, but yeah, I thought it was funny. We got more in common than I wanted to admit. Like we even lived pretty close to each other. But yeah, that's pretty much the thing with that.
Wait. You weren't spreading that around, were you? Like.
No, that was him. No, when I saw it, I'm like, what the fuck? Okay, well,
that's
no,
insane.
That wasn't his reaction. Well, we're gonna get into it in a couple seconds here, but his reaction wasn't "What the heck?" It wasn't "What the fuck?" This is crazy. That wasn't his reaction at all.
That's like 50 steps removed from just his first name. He
admitted it, and he had no shame. He was like, he said this in like a small commentary, like server. That's, to be fair, it's like kind of like a trash fire in there anyway. But he just blatantly he didn't give a shit. He just didn't give a shit. He literally said, "Yeah, I spread his docs to like a bunch of group chats because he's a pedophile, and I'm proud of it."
Yeah, that seems a little insane. Maybe it's just a little bit unhinged, you think? Maybe a little bit off the rocker. Yeah.
No, that guy is a total piece of shit. Nobody should trust him, and I guess like,
so he's a total piece of shit, and nobody should trust him.
People in commentary, some of the orbiters even said he was like a backstabber and this and that.
Skelly, if you want to learn more about Austin, just go check out his video on Skelly's video on Austin.
You can kind of see it,
So, I mean, there we go. However, now, I had to put these in a Google Doc because, unfortunately, Austin No Powers, who posted these right after the clip came out, did not censor them properly. So I just took the extra step in making sure that they were censored, and I just censored them myself. So these are private DMs between Sen and Austin. He says, "Can you send the lyric shit here?" He sends it from Soyjack, screenshots. It seems been taken down, which is why it's an archive page. Fuck! Does the archive have it? I think I put them out of order. Based. Take a screenshot of the archive. I'm on mobile right now. My mobile can't see it. My mobile fucked, and I can't see it. Bet. I have no idea it got archived before Janies or the OG poster could delete it. Ha 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 ha. So, I mean, that's the first point where Mr. Sen is like pretending as like, I'm not going to pretend as if this is some like super irredeemable thing that Mr. Sen did here by receiving a dox in private and then doing nothing with it, okay? I don't really care all that much. The point being, though, that Sen, after seeing that Sen pretended to food shops here that he had a huge problem with what he pretended as if he had a huge problem with what Austin was doing, when obviously that's not the case. He said Austin's a huge piece of shit, nobody should talk to that guy, it's way too far. But Sen, you're in the background, still very buddy with him even after all this shit happened. So I mean, there's the first instance of Sen being just a complete little snake fucker. And then here's another funny one too. After all this came out, Mr. Sen saw the tide start to turn and he got worried. Okay, Mr. Sen was very worried after all this came out. So after someone sent, so he decided to start typing in Discord. But Sen doesn't fight on Twitter anymore, I guess. I mean, that would be a good idea if you weren't also just doing it on Discord anyways. Yeah, exactly, killing it. I mean, I respect not fighting with randos on Twitter. I think that's a good thing to do. However, it's that kind of gets, you're just doing the same thing but on Discord, so what's even the point, right? Mr. Sen has given a statement in DMs to Ace Howler claiming that Austin No Power sent Lyrics' info in the Lyrics Defense Squad before Sen asked for it in DMs. That doesn't make it any better. Apparently, he wanted the info to see if Lyrics would do a boxing match. Is he trolling or being truthful? That was after Austin posted in the group chat. Are you gonna blame me for these people too? Lol, haha, y'all are silly. Well, honestly, all these people after he posted it should have definitely left this group chat because that is gross. I mean, like I said, doxing in private is not that big of a deal, but it becomes more of a big deal when you're sharing it to a group chat of nobodies, right? I mean, still, I'm not gonna like completely freak out about it or anything like that. Austin just posted. I wanted to see if he lived close to me. He did. Context is we wanted to see if he'd do a boxing match. It's like when Muda asked for Salvo stuff in the Tea Party chat with Keem, and I don't know what this means. But if I want to do anything malicious to lyrics, it would have been done by now. So please no moral grandstand, especially from the gorilla that wants children to be molested. But you can post that if you want. Official statement, haha. So and then there's just proving the statements are real. Now, what I find funny about all this is that it's so apparent and obvious what he's doing here. Sen wants to create this excuse that he was doing it for a boxing match. He wants to desperately create this excuse so we can compare it to the Muda Salvo group chat leaks. I think that's so apparent that what he's doing, right? He'd probably get ratioed, yeah. And, Sen is emotional enough where he probably cares about ratios, unironically. So he wants to create this narrative that what he did is super similar to what, Xylee, Keemstar, and all these other people did. And I mean, like, yeah, if you're, like, I agree, it's very similar. But you lying about this boxing match to, like, try and make it seem better just doesn't work for me, okay? It's just so clear you're lying because I tweeted this out. Hey, Mr. Sen, it would be really easy to prove this by providing that extra context you alluded to from your clip with Austin, or show any proof you attempted to reach out to Lyrics for a boxing match. Because I don't believe that he reached out to Lyrics for a boxing match, okay? Like, because if he did live close, like Sen is claiming, and it was for a boxing match, why would Sen not reach out to Lyrics for a boxing match, right? Hi, Liana. Robin then replies here, Mr. Sen wants me to tell you, this is what you unblock me for? To moral outrage on X? Ain't no way, bro. I'm not moral outraging, because I clarified here. Sen knows what I think about doxing in private. It's that I don't really think it's that big of a deal. And my position isn't changing here. Just saying, if this isn't a lie, then it's easy to prove. Right? Like, I'm just saying he's lying here. That's what I'm alleging. I'm not moral grandstanding. I'm just alleging he's lying. And he's continuing to lie over and over and over again. So here we have another lie from Sen. We're just running through a list of lies here. So here on this live stream, I won't spoil anything actually. Let's just where was the boxing match going to take place if it ever got set up? Sen is an obvious. He expects us to believe he would pull it for a fight. LMAO. I mean, exactly. it's just such an obvious lie. I don't even need to spend that much time disproving it.
Do it. I didn't get to do it. He beat me to the punch.
Oh yeah. So here they're basically talking about why didn't Sen admit to the lolly? Why did he lie about it for so long? He says, well, I was actually going to admit to it in this upcoming video I was doing, but he beat me to the punch.
Still do it anytime. You can still do it.
Sure, but I was going to do it in the video. Who cares?
Why didn't?
So supposedly he was making this big lolly video where he explains everything and he admits to everything in this upcoming video, but Crow exposed him before he could get to it. That seems like a complete fucking lie, but I actually confronted Sen about this on Turd Island.
Caught and you want to...
Holy fuck. Okay, can this not? I confronted Sen about this, and I explained to him basically, in very simple terms, that this is also another thing that's very easy to prove. You claim that this video... I should let this play a little longer. Sorry.
You do it in the video, because I
didn't get to make it! I was editing it! I was scripting.
So he's editing the video. He's
scripting it, you fucking idiot.
He's editing and scripting the video. So if he was going to admit to it in this video, there should either be an audio recording that he was editing into his video, or there should be it should be in a Google Doc somewhere in a script. Let's see what Sen says when he's actually pressed on this and asked if he can provide that.
Criticize other people for it. People call you out, and now you're mad.
Guys, I was going to admit it all in this upcoming video I was making. Why don't you show a script from that video or something then? I'm surely it's all like... why don't you show some evidence of that instead of just saying it over and over again?
It's being made.
That really doesn't even really matter. But...
It's being made. Exactly. It doesn't even matter. Then why are you bringing it up?
Because it's just another obvious lie that you were going to supposedly talk about it.
I don't listen.
Yeah. So see, he just doesn't address it all. He just says it's being made. It's being made. He completely ignored the point. Then he says exactly why does it matter? It doesn't really matter if you're going to admit it or not. You still got exposed. And then he says he's just completely dodging the question.
If your entire takeaway from this
if this
is
video
that
was in production, if there's proof of that, if it would have been in a script, it would have been in your video timeline, it would have been, you said you were editing it, would have been on your timeline, you would have had voice recording of you saying it, timestamped, dated. Where is it? I mean, there's just nothing. How embarrassing. Wow.
What? No answer? Oh.
And I mean, like, there you go. I don't remember the voice memo right now. Up OBS, he's pressing record, and in this video.
Lolly, somebody can look at you up and say that, you're retarded.
The person is out. So, I mean, he just never addresses it. It's very unfortunate. Another very obvious lie. What's up, Spooky? And then, so I mean, that's basically the TLDR, my basic outline of why I have a big issue with Sen. It's because he was lying for the longest time about all this lolly shit. He got exposed for it, and then he just continues to lie over and over and over and over and over again, right? Yeah. He's just continuing, like, I don't understand why he continues to lie, because these are such stupid things to lie about. Like the boxing match, I wouldn't have cared either way about this stupid boxing match, right? Or about you doxing in private. Why are you lying about being in a boxing match? Like, it's just so stupid. And then you're also lying about that you were going to supposedly admit it to try and soften the blow, when that's another obvious lie, because when pressed about it, you couldn't provide you couldn't provide any proof whatsoever. So, and then, I need a background. This stream that he goes on, okay? So I basically went on this show called the Clout Route. And guys, this show is very fun. We just kind of shot the shit for 2.5 hours. And basically, on the show, they brought up Mr. Sen. Now, I really didn't care about Mr. Sen at that point. I think I was still tweeting about him, but, just mostly to troll. And, we talked about Mr. Sen for a little bit. Now, I kind of go into all the lore. I talked to him about it. However, this live stream right here pissed Sen off so much that he actually started crying about me. No joke, folks. He started crying about me on Huggy Bear's channel. So here we have Huggy Bear addressing Assistant Sailor. I mean, let's give this a watch, shall we? I mean, when I tell you this is really fucking funny, it's really fucking funny, all right?
Hi, Huggy. How you doing, buddy?
We're gonna speed this up a little bit.
Man. I'm glad that you do these streams.
True.
So
shout out to.
I don't have to anymore. yeah. Hope you don't mind it. No. Do you think, buddy?
This was a planned stream, by the way. Sen saw me go on the Clout Route, and he hit up Huggy so he could do a stream ranting about me. There. So I mean, beautiful stuff right there.
When I enjoy you coming on. So speak your mind. What's been on?
I should pull up my Twitter too, because he mentions stuff I tweeted a few times.
What's been on your mind, buddy? Apparently people have a problem with you not being super confrontational while knowing you're not confrontational. Well, that's already kind of like, kind of gay in my opinion. So if you want the confrontational person, as long as I have some time to give the peons, I'm here. Right? I don't care if people take this as, oh, Huggy can't fight his own battles. Oh, well, it's my good deed of the day, bitch. So suck it up. So like, bitch number one. This guy, man. This guy's been talking about me for like days. I don't even get it.
This guy.
I asked Robin. He'll genuinely ask. That's Robin the chatter, by the way. I asked him to genuinely ask why Assistant Sailor, or as I like to call him, C-Mad, is crying so much about me.
That nickname never comes back up again. He doesn't like to call me C-Mad. Honestly, C-Mad's pretty funny. I think that's a good nickname. I wish he used it more, but no, unfortunately, he doesn't say it again. So, yeah, very unfortunate.
Me for like 3 days straight. Is it to like farm engagement? Is it because like I broke his heart? Is it because I don't know? Does he want to impress his little group of people? Like the same people that show up at every stream for them. The little community and shit that's under 100 viewers. Is that what he wants to do? I think it's like I said. I think it's just because you are the fallen person.
No, it's because Sen, you continue to lie and just spurg the fuck out. That's why I'm talking about you. I wasn't even going to talk about you on my channel until this live stream you did with Hollywood Huggy, because it's so fucking funny. I don't know how I couldn't talk about it. Okay.
And it's okay to pick on you. That's how I see it. Yeah, but like, look at him. Like, if he actually thinks anybody should be scared of him, like, he needs to look himself.
I don't think anybody should be scared of me. Like, I'm just having fun on the internet, okay, buddy? I don't know. Like, Sen is like so deluded in his mind that he thinks that like me tweeting about him is supposed to intimidate him in some way. No, I'm doing it because it's funny. I'm doing it for attention. I'm doing it because it's funny to farm attention off of you, Mr. Sen. Especially when you go on these live streams and cry about me for an hour, right? That makes it extra funny, in my opinion.
The mirror. I saw him just like a second ago. I heard a clip from him. Literally said, there's no way this guy tries to act like the tough guy and then he does self-deprecating humor to justify.
When have I ever tried to act like the tough guy, bro? I'm not a tough guy. I'm on the internet having fun.
By the fact that he's a fucking loser that nobody wants to talk to in real life.
And I don't even know what he's referring to in this. I supposedly made a self-deprecating joke during the Clout Route. I don't even really remember that. Maybe I did make a joke at one point, I'm pretty sure, akin to like, I'm glad you guys do these live streams because I can't exactly talk about like random commentary lore to my real life friends, right? Like, haha, you know, it's kind of autistic if I were to bring that up in front of my real life friends. Like, that's the only thing I can think of, but that's not even really super self-deprecating, so I don't know. White Bowser. What?
Because that's what literally he said, Huggy. He's like, fuck, it's those two bald old guys that
Clout
Carlo
Route.
always promotes. And by the way, just so that I'm not holding my tongue for anybody, because even when I tried,
no. Like, Mr. Sen, he's not holding his tongue for anybody. Like, bro. Bro. Who the fuck cares?
to hold my tongue the other day in fucking Cathello stream. Everybody was like kind of semi freaking out and shit. Like, you know, even Cathonic for a second was like, oh, you know, if he wants to say something to me, he could say, yeah, I'll gladly, buddy, any fucking time. So it's like, I don't understand. And I didn't even say anything that bad about him, but everybody's trying to blow it out of proportion. And everybody's acting like it's such a big fucking deal. Mm-hmm. It's like, Jesus Christ, people, control yourself, relax. Echo is starting, like the other one, Echo Tragedy, is getting mad too. It's like, bro, relax. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you guys?
Dude, is Mr. Sen telling other people to relax is the funniest fucking shit ever. Because in this very live stream that he's going to go on, he's going to threaten to beat me up, beat Given Ann up. And on multiple other occasions, he's threatened to kill Comic Crow or Crows of Judgment or whatever, right? Like, Sen has absolutely, like, he just cannot regulate his emotions at all, right? Like, he is so fucking deluded and, like, mentally unwell. And, like, he gets so fucking angry at the internet, at these random nobodies like me, like, Echo of Tragedy, that he literally wants to fucking, like, fight us and kill us, bro. Like, that's how bad he is at just regulating his emotions. Like, bro, it's honestly sad. Yeah, Sen just wants to box everyone. Like, I can't help but feel bad for the guy, bro.
But whatever. And then they kick me from the server, and then they want me back all of a sudden because I'm their content. Of course they want me back, bro. Like, you guys are stupid for ever kicking me. Small PP or whatever. The fuck? You're so dumb. Why would you ever kick your star? This is like AEW kicking out CM Punk. You guys are stupid. You're legitimately dumb. That's why I call you guys the AEW commentary. You guys don't know shit. You guys don't know how to run a business. I'll give you an example. Okay. Badwick, God bless his heart. If Badwick actually thinks that he needs to hire editors at this point for his Wall Smashers thing, he's fucking stupid. Like, that is genuinely one of the stupidest things I've ever fucking heard. Like,
I mean, yeah, true. Wall Smashers is more of just a community podcast that's, like, fun for people specifically in the community. It has no appeal outside of the community, most likely. And that's okay. Badwick honestly should just upload it unedited. Oh my god, I'm retarded.
And well, keep in mind, I like Badwick. You know, it is what it is. I'm gonna assume that even if I don't unfilter my opinions, he'll be fine with it, right? So I like him, but like, dude, I don't know what the logic is between, like, it looks like you're getting ripped off, if anything, or you're trying to be nice to whoever your editor is and give them a job, which is like, that's not even beneficial at all. But if Badwick reminds me of the Tony Khan of commentary, because all he ever does is he gives these losers the abilities to speak. He gives these losers like the I don't know, the boost, the self-esteem boost that their fathers never gave them. Like Triton, for instance. Now Triton's like taking off his shirt and shit and posting naked photos of himself.
You saw that, right?
Big ass head and shit. And Badwick probably raised his self-esteem to new levels. And now he's doing that. Now he's being a freak show on the internet like that, like everybody else. Next thing you know, you're gonna see Victor Burns take out his fucking shirt, and well, we gotta blame Badwick for that. Tony Badwick.
So. I mean, okay, guys. I mean, Mr. Sen might be winning right now. I don't know, dude. He might be fucking onto something, guys. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh goodness. Oh goodness gracious.
But this isn't about that. It's about fucking Sailor. Jesus Christ.
It's about Sailor.
I just don't get it still. Like, I don't get the consistent crying about me. And it's not even picking my dude. It's just crying because this guy goes out of his way to get like a clip of Wall Smashers, I think. Which I don't even know. I didn't listen to the clip. I just heard. He had a clip from Wall Smashers.
So he didn't listen to it. That's another lie, I'm pretty sure. Because he He doesn't listen to it, but he later describes exactly what the clip is. So, you know, that's big IQ. But this is a clip I tweeted out. Reminder, Mr. Sen's crusade against Lyrics was because Sen disagreed with Lyrics, saying that the group chat leaks were a nothing burger. Pretty ironic.
Leaks dropped.
Oh, so why did you get mad at Lyrics in the first place?
Because he was being a dick to me. I held on to his bullshit for like 3 years, 4 years, and then when the fucking Salvo leaks dropped, I just criticized him and I said it's a little silly for Lyrics to be saying this is a nothing burger, because if you take into consideration that they're gathering Salvo's personal information, even if they're not posting it, they're still getting it from a doxer, right?
Oh, that's weird, because that's exactly what Mr. Sen did, right? So here he's literally saying that that Lyrics was wrong for defending them in that situation because they're still gathering the information from a doxer. Even if they're not posting it, they're still wrong. That's what Lyrics is, and that's the entire reason Mr. Sen's crusade against Lyrics started.
And that was a no-no. That was my entire thing. He disagreed. He got mad. He hit me up in DMs. He unfollowed. He called me a retard, and he started shit-talking me from then on.
Oh, God. You can't shit-talk or unfollow Mr. Sen. That's like a sin, I think.
He continued to do so.
You only bring up stuff.
So, I mean, that's the clip.
And then he said this and that. And it's like, it's like he tries to reframe the argument.
How did I reframe the argument?
For those of you that don't know what reframing the argument is, basically, reframing the argument is exactly kind of what it is. Reframing the argument so it makes you look good and makes the opposition fat. It's a classic fucking thing people do all the time. Whatever. Sailor's trying to reframe the argument. And he tries to say, "Oh, Sen started this crusade because of." It's like, I don't think it was a crusade. I mean, it was just kind of like.
I don't think it was a crusade, even though I literally tweeted about him, did community posts about him for months on end, to the point where even. Like, you know, Chud Logic called him out on being obsessed, and he, like, semi-admitted it.
Lyrics was being a dick. So,
too much BS doxing going on. I mean, exactly, yeah.
All the dick back. Even take it. And then I saw you idiots being inconsistent or pretending like he wasn't a lolicon. So I went in and proved he was a lolicon by giving you multiple examples that he's a lolicon. And then you guys conceded. Man, he had nothing to do. And Sailor kept his mouth shut like a good little bitch. Because he wants to be like Nick. He wants to be at least even a lackey for like Nick Diorio or something.
Yeah, true. All I ever do is I'm just desperate to be a lackey for Nick Diorio. That's all I ever want to do. I don't even know how you could, like, if I actually wanted to be like best friends with Nicholas Diorio, I would have never ever talked to Slug in a million years. I would have never ever talked to Sen in a million years because he hates both of you fucking freaks. I would have never talked to Jessica Pizzle. He hates fucking Jessica Pizzle, right? Like. But like that's just not me, right? Like I'll talk to whoever, I'll be friendly with whoever. It's just like I don't give a fuck. Just because Nicholas Diorio doesn't like you anymore doesn't mean you need to like go on your little baby fit rage fit, okay?
Because Sailor has nothing going on. Look at him, right? He works his stupid little McDonald's job, comes home late at night, does his gay little stream.
McDonald's, yes, I'm working there with Connor now. Did you guys hear?
With one viewer. Oh, ever since he went at Ember Lily and all the retards in Third Island and impressed a couple people, maybe he'll gain like huggy numbers now. That's really impressive. I say at the ending of the day, man, I just don't get why you're crying so
I'm actually at Sen numbers now, so thank you guys all for watching.
About me for like 3 days non-stop. So you're getting these clips and shit. You're fucking making manifesto threads and stuff.
I did not make a manifesto thread. You try. The reason I wrote this like little paragraph right here is just because Sen obviously did not understand my argument of why I have a problem with him, so I just wrote it all out right here. It's not a manifesto thread. It's like a paragraph, bro. Calm down. Fuck. I'm gonna get rid of that. Go away.
Like, well, even Leroy's not doing that anymore, I think. Leroy made one more, and I think that's it. Plus, Sadler just keeps fucking going, and it's like, I don't understand. Like, what is it then? Like, what is?
Like, it's just funny to talk about you because you're a loser. I don't know, dude. like I said, Mr. Sen is so emotionally invested in this. He doesn't understand that, like, people, yeah, pulling those tipster numbers. He doesn't understand that, like, people making fun of him on the internet isn't because, like, they, like, have some, like, super deep-seated hatred towards him. Because everyone Mr. Sen talks about on the internet, he has like a literal hatred towards them, right? I just think it's funny to talk about Mr. Sen because he's like a crying loser. Like, I don't know, I don't hate Mr. Sen. I just think it's funny to dunk on him, right? Like, I don't hold genuine hate for literally anyone on the internet, okay?
It's your issue.
Like, it's not real. That's like the whole thing with the internet is it's not real.
You can't throw hands, bro. Like, I don't know where the hell you are. If we could throw hands, you'd be on the floor by now. I'd make sure about it. So
if we could throw hands, you'd be on the floor. I mean, like, you know, Mr. Sen wants to say I'm the tough guy, bro. Like, it's already cringe enough to act like some internet badass who will beat everyone up. Like, oh my god, it's literally classic. It's like, oh, say that to me in real life, bro. Say it to my face. No, I'm saying it to you on the internet because it's funny. Also, I don't understand obviously I'm not gonna be fighting Mr. Sen, okay? If there was a way I could fight Mr. Sen and it be in like a vacuum where I know he can't bring like a gun or a knife, because if I met Mr. Sen in real life, I would fully expect him to bring a gun or a knife, okay? Like that's almost a given. But if there was some scenario where I could fight Mr. Sen in like a vacuum, sure, I'd do it. I don't really care that much. But yeah, it's just so cringe that he's saying this also. Well, his face isn't even public, right? I have no idea if I could beat up Mr. Sen because Mr. Sen has never showed his ugly mug, okay? He's never... I don't know how much he weighs. I don't know how tall he is, okay? I'll say right here, I'm 5'4", 125 pounds. I'm not a big guy at all. I'm pretty short, okay? I have no idea if I could beat up Mr. Sen, right? I know I'm a beginner jiu-jitsu trainer, okay? Like, I just have no idea.
Not much else to do. And what is it, this fake little weird... I don't even know what he's trying... I guess he's trying to present it as if I'm scared of him because I blocked him.
Like, that's not true. I just thought it was funny. Yeah, dude. How does he... Like, how do you get that out of this tweet? I just said lol with the screenshot because I thought it was funny, bro. Calm yourself.
Your idol, Nick the Oreo, blocks people... Like, he blocked people so much that it became...
Yeah, I think... And I think Nick is kind of cringe for that. I mean, like, I think that blocking a lot of people can be pretty funny, right? Just because, like, you know, there's a lot of fucking shitters out there who are really annoying, and it's funny to block those people, right? I think Nick maybe does sometimes go a little too far with it, where he'll block someone just for, like, saying something retarded, or, like, but, like, it's his Twitter account, so who really cares? But then also, it's like, who the fuck cares what Nick DiOrio does, right? Like, the only people I block are lolicons, and unfortunately, Mr. Sen, you fell into that category.
Became a meme. Like, he's, like, again, I don't know if he's mellowed out, he probably has, but Nick has been the most thin-skinned bitch in commentary for, like, years, and that's why the Kiwi farmers initially started picking on him.
Wow.
But then you have an issue with me blocking you after you blocked me first, Sailor?
Okay, I don't have an issue with you blocking me, I just thought it was funny. That's why I tweeted it, and I blocked you first. Actually, I should just explain this, okay? I initially blocked Sen when all the lolicon stuff came out, because, you know, me and Sen were somewhat associated, okay? And I didn't want to be associated with Mr. Sen anymore, okay? I thought he was like a weird lying freak. So I was like, hey, I really don't want to be associated with this guy anymore. I want to portray that to anyone who's, you know, looking at my follows or whatever. So I just blocked him and forgot about it, okay? I never tweeted about him behind a block. I never did any of that bitch shit, okay? I literally just blocked him and moved on.
And you don't want to say that?
And then I unblocked him when I started tweeting about him, right? Because I knew he would cry if I was tweeting about him behind a block. So I unblocked him first, and then I started tweeting about him.
That's kind of dishonest, bro. And that's what I think.
And I don't understand how that's dishonest. I literally didn't tweet about you until I unblocked you.
It's all a narrative work, and it's okay. Because you think I don't know. And then I see fucking the people like, it's the usual stragglers, and people want to say, tribute-wise, like, a like doesn't matter. Okay. But it does give you a little bit of an indication of something, right? I think that's fair enough to say. You'd have to be intellectually dishonest to say otherwise. But then you have Jessica fucking Pizzle. Jessica Pizzle freaked out that I called her out on fucking Food Shops' chat, and that Food Shops was looking at her like she was an idiot. She got so pressed about that, she ran to Twitter while I was trying to get receipts of Jessica being a spurg so I can show Food Shops how much of a spurg she was, and she blocked me to prevent me from getting those tweets. Like you can't make this shit up. It's like, why are you guys talking about anybody?
That's kind of funny. She cooked you, bro. She owned you, little bro.
Fucking anyone. It's like, you block people all the time. You guys are thin-skinned bitches.
True. I'm so thin-skinned.
You guys are attempting to social climb off of this. Okay. And the worst part about it is they do this pussyfooting shit. Like Sailor, right? Sailor works for like 2 hours on like the Jerry Springer show, Turd Island, that, by the way, Badwick just threw and handed to like Vanilla Flat. My good friend, the nicest waiter around, Flatly, just gave that piece of shit to him. And fucking Sailor works for like 2 hours.
Yeah, I work. That's what I'm doing on Turd Island, is working. I don't even talk a lot on Turd Island, I don't think. It's just funny to go on and, like, you know, yell at people.
Try to make me look like I want to, like, you know, fuck kids and stuff. Only to then, like, on the Queenman stream.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was doing on that stream. Is I wanted it to make it look like he fucks kids.
To just do the whole thing that every commentator does, because I don't know, because they're stupid. Like, you guys are... There's just... Like, you can't make this shit up. The next day, he's like, oh, you're a pedo for fun, not because you're a danger to kids. Like, what the fuck does that mean, dude? Like, you...
Okay, what that means, what I mean by that is, okay, because I don't think Mr. Sen is, like, unironically a fucking pedophile beyond a shadow of a doubt, and he should be, like, put on a list and put in jail, right? Because that's what I think should happen to actual pedophiles, is they should be in jail. I think that Mr. Sen is, like, I think that Mr. Sen did a somewhat pedophilic thing, right? Like, very slightly, to where, like, yeah, and it's just funny to be like super hyperbolic about it and be like, oh, you're a pedophile, right? Like that's funny, especially because you go on these hour-long rants crying about it, right? Like, do I think you're legitimately like a pedophile who should be thrown in prison? No. But I do think that you did. But I do think like, you know, being super hyperbolic about what you did and like and like so you freak the fuck out is really funny, and I'm gonna continue doing it. Okay.
You are just like, you really think you're gonna rise up the ranks?
Also, you know, Sen wants to dick ride Queeman so much, but Queeman literally said, like, when I said that in Queeman's chat, he agreed with me. He was like, "Oh yeah, LOL, that's true."
Thanks with that mindset. It's like I don't know what you're trying to do. I think this guy might be older than me too. That's like even the worst part about it all.
That's not true. I'm 18, by the way. I don't I don't know how old Sen thinks I am. But I'm pretty sure I've told Sen before that I'm 18. I don't have the receipts for that or anything, but I'm just pretty sure.
It's like I think Sailor might be like 24 or something, 25. Because I was surprised as fuck when I found out Queeman was like 24. I was like, what the fuck? That's weird, but I can kind of see it because he's more stable to an extent. Like, oh, I like, but like Sailor, like that would be like a really weird thing if he's not younger than me. Also, like fucking Sailor's trying to take shots at Buster Live. Like, also, like what the fuck? Like this kid is so fucking.
That's because Buster Live is a freak. I don't know. Buster Live literally nukes his entire channel because he was getting a little bit of hate from like Samuel. Okay, I don't know why Sen is out here defending Buster Live.
Stupid. Like he doesn't understand. He'd be like, "Oh my god, look at him, man." It's like just really look at him, and then this again, like he's on that fucking weird show with the two bald guys, right? That those guys.
Fun. I suggest y'all go check it out.
Just try so hard as well, and I don't know.
I like Clout Route.
I don't know anything about them, but I'm not holding my tongue for anybody because anytime I try to be nice, then right, you know what happens? I have the Badwick effect. I give all these losers the fucking.
He's a little older than he looks. It's kind of weird. I feel like if he grew out a little facial hair, he'd look a little older. I think I actually, despite me being only 18, I think I might look a little older than Queeman just because of my facial hair. But definitely, if I shave that shit, I look younger, most likely.
Self-esteem boost they need. Then Sailor thinks he's hot shit. Leroy thinks she's hot shit.
Yes, I'm hot shit. So true. So.
He's hot shit. I believe Bullies thinks they're hot shit. Buster thought he was hot shit. It's like, come on, man. Like I'm not gonna be like. There's just no reason for me to try to prop up your self-esteem anymore. Like there's no nice bullshit. You know, it's so stupid. It's like what for? Really, what for? Just so that you can like down the line, whenever you guys think you can rise in your little friend group, you're gonna stab me in the back. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
I don't understand. Like, I don't think if someone criticizing me on the internet who I was previously friendly with is them stabbing me in the back. Okay, that's so. That's such a retarded way of thinking because, like, bro, I would say I was friendly with Sen, okay? We were not friends. We were not even really acquainted, okay? We were just friendly. We talked friendly in DMs. We had occasional conversations on stream where we were friendly. There was nothing to backstab. He did not, he wasn't showing his back to me really at all. We just talked occasionally. I don't understand how you can backstab someone who you don't even really know that well, right? Like, it's just so weird.
If I acknowledge your work, it'll be from, not because I want to be a nice guy, because I want to raise your gay self-esteem, like Tony.
Yeah, this is really just the narcissism showing where it's like, Sen thinks that he is so important that he is so fucking, he's like God, where like him acknowledging someone immediately raises their self-esteem. Little bro, I can tell you right now, my self-esteem was not raised at all by you fucking talking to me, okay? I genuinely did not give a fuck. I have way bigger creators, that I talk to semi-regularly, okay? You talking to me is not that big of a deal. Literal Flamenco mindset. I mean, yeah, like, Flamenco and him are very similar. Like, they both have, like, these little rage fits where they want to, like, fight their critics. Like, oh my god, I'm gonna kill Nick Diorio. I'm gonna kill Crow. It's just, like, it's completely embarrassing, dude.
Badwick does for all the other stragglers. It'll just be probably for what you do in the moment or what you can accomplish. I don't think I see much of that right now. I'm not really saying it. I mean, right now, the only credit I could give you, Huggy, for not going back to them. I thought that was going to last about 24 hours or so, and you were going to just go back to them. But you didn't go back to them, so my hat's off to you for that one.
Well, when I saw the Wolf Masters episode last night,
Huggy
like,
left Wolf
sure, they did what I did, which is like put me out to the carpet, but it's like
the show that's supposed to be better than you did, like, made an entire stream dedicated to you. Well, I want to also point this out. I thought it was hilarious how they, and just so Austin No Brain Powers can figure it out. My dude, the point was not the moral grandstand about anything. Personally, I don't think you did anything that wrong. I mean,
He's lying here, dude. He's just straight up fucking. Oh, sorry, this is not the tweet I wanted. He's lying because he literally moral grandstood. Sorry, in that clip, right? Like I'll just pull it up again. But he literally said Austin Powers is a piece of shit. In reference to
the
docs.
But he just blatantly
he
didn't give a shit. He just didn't give a shit. He literally said his docs to like a bunch of group chats because he's a pedophile, and I'm proud of it.
Yeah, that seems a little insane. Maybe it's just a little bit unhinged, you think? Maybe a little bit off the rocker. Yeah.
No, that guy is a total piece of shit. Nobody should trust him. And I guess
here he is literally grandstanding about it. Oh, the point wasn't to grandstand. Then why'd you do it, Sen?
You did things wrong if you want to look good, like in Dioreo's eyes, or you want to be a pretender like Assistant Sailor or Leroy or anything.
I'm a pretender, baby. Woo!
That's when you did something wrong. Personally, I don't know. I think you did something kind of devious, mischievous, stupid. Because what was the point at that?
I think Austin Powers is being pretty malicious with it when he's spreading it to literally whoever because he's a pedophile, right? Like that. Honestly, that's on par with him just posting it on Twitter. I'm willing to bet the only reason he didn't post it to Twitter is just because he didn't want to get banned, right? I'm pretty comfortable with saying Austin Powers is a full-on malicious doxer.
No, it didn't really make sense, but like, am I going to demonize you and say you're a bad guy, Austin? No. You just.
Then why did you do it in that live stream? Said
pissed me off. That's personally why I said you should be doxxed. And yeah, I don't know what would happen with that, but well, I guess we'll find out if it ever does. So that's why. I personally don't dislike you that much, Austin. Like, other than that, like, you seem better than like you're still kind of a social climber and a snake and all this, but you're not that bad. You're a little less worse than most.
You're just a malicious doxer, okay?
But like here, now that disclaimer has been put out there, let me go back to a little bit of the facts.
Yeah.
The situation between me and Austin could very easily be looked at as like a light version of what happened with Demented and Slug. Now,
except for Slug was infinitely more. If you guys don't know what happened between Slug and Demented was going absolutely fucking insane, having a mental breakdown, and said, "Hey Slug, give me Salvo Pancakes as docs. I'm gonna go to his house and fucking kill him," or some literally like absolutely insane, unhinged shit like that. And Slug gave him the Twitter account that had his docs on it. Like, that is so fucking unhinged and crazy. Like, obviously, Slug is in the wrong for that. I would say what Slug did is infinitely worse than what Sen did, right? But, you know, whatever.
Why is it that for that it was blown out of proportion? Slug was evil again. Slug was to be denounced and all this stupid shit and Demented. You know, I guess you can make the argument that it was like, oh, well, Demented lied about fucking having a kid. That's fucking funny as shit. That a guy would be so deluded that he's going to make a fucking gangster persona while also.
I don't like. It's so funny that he would lie about random shit, right? Like, it's so funny that he was so deluded as to lie about like random shit. Oh wait, Sen, you're also a pathological liar who lies about random shit all the time. That's weird.
Pretending to have a kid that died. That's funny as shit, because you don't get more schizophrenic than that. And I've seen you crazy, delusional motherfuckers laugh at more fucked up shit than that. So again, fake moral grandstanding, as usual. But it's like, now you have Austin, like, kind of being rewarded in a sense, to where Tony Badwick wants to hire him as a fucking host. And like, Echo of Tragedy isn't crying about it. Echo cries about everything related to me. He doesn't cry about Austin at all. He just lets it happen. Victor Burns, Mr. Doxing is bad no matter what, or as I like to call him, Tipster Burns. What does he do? I'll just welcome you in with open arms, homie. Because that's what everybody else is doing. I pretend to have a spine like Tipster, but I don't actually have one. That's why I call him Tipster fucking Burns. What does Triton do? Oh, Triton does exactly what I tell you Triton does. Gives this guy a little smack on the wrist, and that's it. But if it was me, he'd make like 20 videos on me. He'd cry about me for fucking weeks. He'd try to milk the shit out of it to look like he's the good guy. But everybody on that shitty panel, because let's be honest, nothing personal, boys. I'm just calling it how it is. Except for maybe Burn. I don't know. Burn hasn't fucked me yet. I don't know if he will, but...
So, I mean, he literally says it explicitly there. Anyone who hasn't fucked him yet by shit-talking him is cool in his eyes. I mean, wow.
I mean, considering he didn't go in with the dog pile at everybody else, I mean...
The dog pile, dude. I mean, could you imagine crying about getting dogpiled on the internet, bro? Like, shut off your computer. I don't understand. I don't understand how you can cry about getting dogpiled on the internet when there's a very simple solution, and that's pressing the off button, deleting Twitter. Yeah, it's it's so funny when people try and complain about this shit, man, because like it demonstrates a severe lack of self-control and emotional regulation.
I give him that, so thanks for that, Bernie. Everybody else in that shitty panel, aside from like Burn and Badwick, I'm giving this guy a pass. And they're just like, Austin, come be your co-host, Austin. Do you want to try out and be our co-host? Be our co-host and replace Huggy. Huggy man's bad. Because you can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up, bro.
Okay, yeah, because like I said,
make this shit up, bro.
Because correct me if I'm wrong, didn't Austin put personal information in the Westmasters chat
No, he didn't. He didn't. I dared him to because I wanted to see if he would do it publicly because he thought he was a badass doing it in private. But I wanted to see if he would do it in public too. And I wanted him. The entire reason of pointing that out was so that Triton, I wanted to see what Triton's dumbass would do because, Triton, the moral fig from the sector of all places, he's going to cry about any little thing I do. But when it comes to his friends or something he's cool with, like Eugen or Austin or hell, even Salvo, he'll downplay the shit out of that. That's what I mean. It's like, this is rude.
Yeah, I mean, like, who gives a fuck about Triton, bro? Like, wow, dude, you're getting a dunk on Triton. You're really cool.
This is ridiculous. This is a circus show. This is a circus show of fucking freaks, bro. Holy shit.
Yeah, well, I just let
you fucking let me talk to you a little more. Given Ant and Skeletalk.
Oh.
You guys dedicate an entire stream to me on a Saturday evening, Saturday afternoon. I don't want to be that guy, bro, but don't you have live? Ant, aren't you in college or some shit? What the fuck are you doing? Skeletalk, what the fuck are you? Are you like a ghetto Mexican miscreant? Can you not I don't know, I don't want to make this racial or anything, but are you just from the ghetto in the hood and all you can do is stay at home? Is that what you do? It's who are you people? Really?
Well, given Ant fights fires, and so he's doing...
is he a firefighter? I heard about that.
Yeah, he's doing good work.
He's a legit firefighter.
Yep.
Wait, so a firefighter in a Saturday evening is going to spend his time with the usual under 100 people that he has to...
I mean, it's funny, so I don't blame him.
...bank on for his friend circle, to watch him talk about me and cry about me because I said his fucking pussy was bleeding.
Well, he was drunk, and he wanted to fight you.
Yeah, I would fight him too. I would knock him out. I would knock him the fuck out. I don't know. He seems like a pretty big guy. Maybe he'd be
not physically fight you, but he wanted to debate.
Oh no, I would physically fight. I would deck fucking Ant in a heartbeat. But
oh wow, dude, he's so badass. I would deck Ant in a heartbeat. Show your face then, Sen. Post your BMI. Give me your stats. Let's see.
Actually be able, it wouldn't be like a one-sided thing like fucking Sailor, look at him. I heard Sailor was studying martial arts. I can kind of believe it. Look at him. He's so fucking frail. He would need some of that fucking Jackie Chan shit to even put up a fucking fight. But Ant, I'd say he's pretty big. Maybe he'll give a couple good shots here and there. So maybe I'd be down for that.
Well,
yeah, man. I don't know what to do with these people. They're just like the little stragglers. Again, I really do feel that punk vibe. All they do is they talk all their shit and they gossip like women in their stupid little streams with their little voice chats and stuff.
True.
And that's all they fucking do. And they run their stupid little narratives. I swear to God, fucking Sailor is a prime example of what the busts are. Holy fucking, or even Hangnail. Holy fuck.
The what?
Fucking, I swear to God, fucking Sailor.
Jesus Christ, I need to slow this down because Sen is such a fucking retard. He doesn't know how to talk.
Sailor is prime example of what the busts are. Holy fucking.
What the what is? Whatever. I don't fucking care, man.
Or even Hangnail. Holy fuck. These people are so fucking soft. They're so frail. They don't understand their place. They're nothing. What the fuck is this? What am I doing here?
Here's the thing. When it came to the video, when it came to the stream,
oh my goodness.
Doug comes out and he says that, oh, it was so unprofessional of Huggy to leave the recording to go to another stream, whatever cases. And
why?
Comparing himself to CM Punk, absolutely deluded. I mean, he's just such a loser.
Did he elaborate? I didn't know, Doug. I didn't know you need to be professional on a fucking podcast.
Yeah. So and I was like, but you, I didn't even go about the point. But they were considering Doug to be the.
Nobody was gonna talk shit about Ember, and they would all.
Ember to be the replacement.
I volunteered Ember. I said Ember should have done it because I know nobody was gonna talk shit about Ember, and they would all crawl in the corner and shit.
And then all of a sudden, I clipped Ember her saying that Huggy is the most overrated person that has.
But you're not even rated. You're not even overrated because nobody gives a shit about you like that. Really, no offense, Huggy. Maybe I don't.
Does anybody give a shit about Mr. Sen, bro? I don't know, bro. This is just we're all I'll if I'm F tier, you're fucking D tier commentary, okay, bro? You're not. You're one tier up, okay, buddy? He's just so the hubris to talk like this is insane, right? This video didn't crack 1,000 views, bro. What are you doing? Come on, man.
I like you, but I don't think that counts for.
I mean, but what I'm trying to say to you is how can I be overrated and I'm not right about things I take the overarching argument was he takes the most popular opinion of an argument, but again, when it came to your situation,
because you did kind of do that, but with me, that's when I was and flatly put you on the spot on purpose. I mean, I don't know, in the water trying to fucking get it sent. She even tried to weaponize my mod against me, only to end up blocking her later on. So that didn't make any sense either. I mean, again, like I said, fucking Leroy is just Crow if Crow did the sex change. And it's fuck, man. I'm sorry, these people are so irrelevant. Who the fuck were we talking about just now?
Oh my goodness. So irrelevant. Yeah, you do an hour rant. And by the way, I have more. Sen has gone on like a little binge of just going on Huggy's stream and crying. And Huggy and Slug both just going on their stream and literally crying about anyone who shit talks him. But we're so irrelevant, guys. He doesn't care.
Remember.
No, we weren't talking about numbers. Like, oh no, we're talking about popular opinions. Okay, yeah, and like so like you didn't fold. People like Burn didn't fold. That's where I kind of got like off, and I was like, oh yeah, well if Burn didn't fold to that pressure, probably maybe won't backstab me in the future. But like again, I don't trust a lot of these people. Like there's no reason to. As I try to explain it to Chthonic the other day.
Then why did you trust me, bro? You're saying I backstabbed you. You literally like I said, bro, we were not friends. Why are you using the term backstabbed if like I was literally just friendly with you? Do you think that at one point being friendly with someone and then at one point being hostile with someone, you think like in every instance that's a backstabbing? Like it's just so stupid.
It's like, look at the people that just were licking my asshole 1 minute, and then all of a sudden,
go Chamber, go Burn,
for a community that wants to give all the nuance in the world to adults hitting on minors, right? You know who it is. It doesn't need to be resaid. And like give all this nuance to their little favorites so that like the obese man from New York City, Nicholas DiOrio, is happy because they think Nick is worth a damn. Like, listen, man, he has a little bit of success and he's not the stupidest person, but does that really matter? And does that say much in the community he's in? I think there's a reason he hasn't integrated to another community because he runs you guys. Because even the most basic of mindsets can fucking run you guys. I think that's what it is.
No, I agree on that.
Why don't you do it, Sen? Then run me, Sen. Control me. I'm a bot, bro. I'm just Nick DiOrio. Beep boop beep boop. Nick DiOrio must do what Nick DiOrio says. Bro, it's so cringe, man. It's so cringe. I mean, obviously there's people, okay, in the commentary community and Nick DiOrio's audience that will literally just follow whatever he says because there's people like that in literally every audience, okay? Like the Dark Viper AU, like that's something that's happening right now. That's a good example where literally everyone in that audience is just blindly following what Dark Viper AU says uncritically. That's a lot of audience members, okay? But you just overgeneralizing, like it just doesn't do anything for me, okay?
Well, like Here's the thing.
Like, if I'm such a Nick DiOrio shill, then like show an example, right? Where I'm just parroting something that Nick DiOrio said uncritically, and I'm unable to explain why I think that in a meaningful way, right? That would be the real criticism there.
That I don't understand. What is the point of replacing me? Why do I need to be replaced? You have 3 people in.
Huggy just brings it back to Wall Smashers.
The thing.
Because the more cards you have, the more entertaining. Guessing that's what Badwick's mindset is. Like, it's like, why does Tony Khan need to fucking hire all these indie guys for no fucking reason with big contracts? It doesn't make any fucking sense. He's losing more money than he's gaining. Kind of like Badwick too. Badwick is losing more money than he's gaining by employing all these retards in a sense, right? It's like, what the fuck?
It's
fun. So according to Lord Triton, he writes, "Damn, even Nicholas DiOrio, the master of blocking, people call Huggy a coward. That's crazy."
Yeah, but you're fucking a big egghead. Also, Huggy, can you do this new policy from now on? Anybody that's not important, anybody that hasn't even reached the criteria of being important. Oh, fucking, like, I get it, you're desperate for people to watch you in a sense, right? Because you only have, like, so many people that don't give a shit. Mostly people that, like, want to hear me talk or bitch about me or whatever. But, like, I mean, again, nice guy Sen is done, so I don't want to humor the peons, if that makes any sense. You're the only
have important people on your stream. Don't have anyone, like... Okay, Sen. I'm the only person you should ever talk to, Huggy. Don't talk to anyone else. Whoosh, whoosh.
People in small commentary I'll ever humor. And anybody below that, Probably just off the top of my head, and I said this to Burn, so he can repeat this if there's any confusion. Chthonic, Badwick, Burn, the rest are either to be determined or I genuinely dislike you. Now you
could you imagine having such a fucking, like, somebody, like, makes a couple meme tweets about you and at you on Twitter and you genuinely dislike them, bro? Could you imagine, like, literally clenching your fucking fist, sitting at your desk, fucking, they're making tweets about me. I genuinely dislike you. Like, bro, you're just like, you're such a fucking weirdo spurg, man.
Like, think of it this way. What you feel for me, times 10, baby. That's for you to figure out. At Triton, you should probably already know where you fit into that category. Holy fucking shit, man. Like, come on now.
Like, bro, we pulled up that picture of Triton earlier. Imagine getting that fucking mad at Triton, bro. Like, you see what he looks like. You see how he talks, and you're fucking genuinely angry at that guy? That's where you're deciding to put your fucking energy, like, is into genuinely hating someone like Triton, bro? Come on, man.
What I'm saying is, Huggy.
What's the policy? I was trying to get what the policy was.
No, the policies don't address the peons. Right?
Oh, okay. Yeah, don't
Huggy, don't talk about anyone I don't like, okay? I mean, like, I don't understand. Like, he just pointed to Burn and Cathodic. I'm not trying to shit on them at all. Okay, I like those guys, but they're less relevant than me. Why is it okay for him to talk about those people, but not, for Huggy to talk about me? Right? Don't address the peons like Assistant Sailor, but it's okay to talk about these two people who are more irrelevant. The reality is that Sen just doesn't want Huggy talking to anyone who's less relevant than him, or who doesn't like Sen, right? And it literally has nothing to do with relevance. If you like Sen, it's okay to talk to Huggy.
If I see something fancy with wrestling, I'll do it. But like, that's what I mean, though. Like, why address people that just cry about you, like talking shit? But in the same way, they say that you're crying and coping. How does coping and talking shit correlate?
I mean, your voice keeps cracking during the stream, Sen. So I don't know, bro.
Exactly.
I have no idea.
I don't understand the core. It's like you guys just throw terms or whatever. You don't even understand what they fucking mean, or you try to sound cool. This is what I'm fucking talking about. Some of you guys are too old to be doing this, guys. Like, again, I want you to understand one thing. When I was a minor, and I was 16 years old, I had everything you guys are trying to get right now.
No.
And I had that and more. So,
and you were also such a fucking loser that you were sexting with a 40-year-old man on Discord. I mean, you take some, you lose some, It's like, you're like, sure, you were a successful YouTuber and you were a minor, but then you went on to be such a loser that you wouldn't talk to any real life women, and you had to resort to sexting random 40-year-old men on Discord. I mean, I'll take my life, Sen. It's okay. I don't really need to be a YouTuber that bad.
Oh, if you guys can't even, with all your crawling and bitching and moral grandstanding and crying, even get a fraction of that, maybe it's time to just go back to being a fucking loser, like Sailor at least admitted to in the first 30 seconds of that fucking interview today. And just say that you're only doing this because nobody wants to talk to you in real life.
Is that what I said, bro? Oh, maybe it came off weird. We can watch it, I guess. He said the first 30 seconds. Let's pull it up. First 30 seconds of the interview.
The whole situation.
By the way, Sen saw these guys talking to me, and he didn't just watch the part where I talked about him. He watched the entire fucking thing. So, I mean, let's watch it, I guess.
What up, everybody?
At one, maybe caught up a year from now. So do that. Have fun doing that. Watch us every night before bed. Get everybody up here. We'll say hello to individuals later.
Is shout out 52, and we have a special guest with us tonight. It's Assistant Sailor. Welcome, Sailor.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
Oh yeah, of course. We were chatting about it pre-show, but I had a bunch of people, some of them in chat, I'm sure, suggest you after our Badwick interview.
We could talk about commentary for hours because I'm not.
Same. So I figured I would reach out and see if you wanted to come on and shoot the shit.
Of course. I love. We could talk about commentary for hours because I'm not doing that with anyone in real life. So
Right. That is kind of the funny thing about commentary. I'm sure.
So I said I can't talk about commentary with anyone in real life. I mean, that's true. I'm not talking to my fucking mom about the Mr. Sen drama. I'm not talking to my fucking real life friends about the Mr. Sen drama, bro. Oh my goodness. I guess, sure, if you want to twist that super hard and like make it super, like, he talks about me misrepresenting stuff, like that's that's super misrepresented. I don't know, like, I think Mr. Sen is unironically either like super fucking drunk or just blasted in this fucking, when he's talking to Huggy here, because there's no way he's sober.
You can at least be that honest. Like Sailor had that one moment where he decided to be honest with himself, unless he takes it back later and said, that was a joke, homie.
It wasn't a joke. I don't talk to my real life friends about commentary.
That's like, come on, guys.
I think you're weird if you do that. Sen, are you talking to your mom about Assistant Sailor? Do you go to your mom? Do you go to your mommy senpai's home and go, Mom, Assistant Sailor online was being really fucking mean to me today.
Let's be. Come on, you're not doing this for money. I don't know if you're doing it for stardom, but that's looking pretty shaky right now, considering
I'm doing it for fun, bro. Mr. Sen is so emotionally invested in all this online shit that he cannot fathom someone just doing something for fun, right? Like, he thinks that like the stakes are so high in his head where he genuinely thinks that he's gonna like I don't know what he thinks, but like the stakes are super high. He fucking has these emotional reactions to everything online. It's just sad, man.
Minor beat you all. What are you doing it for? For your little social groups? Like, I could question Huggy too. I could very well easily, but maybe you should do that. I mean, he doesn't need to answer to you though.
It seems like Sen is doing it for his little social groups when he's the one crying about people backstabbing him. When we were never friends, little bro. We were never friends. We just talked to each other on live streams and occasionally DM'd on Discord, bro.
Because I'm tired of this whole... You acknowledge Huggy's not a confrontational person, yet you still try to put him in confrontational situations. Wow.
I've never done that. I unironically have no issues with Huggy. I just think it's, obviously he's going to catch a few strays. But, whatever. Like, I just don't care about Huggy that much.
You ever hold
He's a nice guy.
Standard for Doug? Anybody other than Ember Lily Do they hold that standard for Doug? Do they ever bait Doug into fucking Where has there been a Doug dedicated stream where you just shit and absolutely trash the fuck out of that retard?
No.
Do it then, buddy.
Because I think when it comes to he doesn't get himself into situations. He doesn't get into situations where he has sabotage.
So he talks all this shit, but he gets in line basically. That's so fucking gay, bro. I mean, I just like it seems to me, given the people that are on the Wall Smashers thing, that they just got a bruised ego because you decided to leave them. Maybe. Maybe that played a factor into it. Because I know Badwick didn't want to talk shit. I know he didn't want to talk shit. I'm pretty sure a couple of the other ones, if not all of them, wanted to talk shit about you, but that's just... I don't know, man. I don't know.
Well, like I said, when I came into the Wall Smash...
Zen, your boyfriend is in the background, buddy. You better go address that. You're...
This thing... Badwick sounded very... sounded down. And he was like... You know, if you don't feel comfortable being here, you don't have to be here. So I said, okay, that's fine. I'm leaving, and then that was it.
Actually, you know what? I want to make a new rule. I'm gonna make a new rule now. So, in order for Huggy to answer your question, unless you're not a retard, like if you're like a Lord Triton and below, you know, that kind of intellect, you got to give him stream elements. Don't know. Minimum, because that's what you're worth. If you're going to be here and you're going to talk shit, we are going to make you pay to talk shit. So,
why is Mr. Sen just like talking for Huggy? He's like, oh my god, it's so fucked up. These people would like go at Huggy and like demand he's a confrontational person, but then he's making all these like random rules for Huggy's stream. Aren't you kind of doing the same thing that you were just criticizing others for doing, Sen?
So that is like I said, we're entering the world of realism. We're not doing this pretend shit anymore. We're not friends. You know, you internet people, we're not friends. We're not even associates because again,
we're not friends, bro. I don't know why you think I backstabbed you. We never.
Like the thing with associates is at least they have something to bring to the table, right?
We're not associates either. I mean, I guess we were associated, but I would not consider us associates.
Like a mutual. You need to understand that I did this. And there's this is something people take for granted a lot. I did this out of the kindness of my heart. Probably to balance out all the shitty shit I do in real life. But I did this out of the kindness of my heart.
What's the shitty shit you do in real life, Sen? What's that? Taking a trip to the preschool, buddy? Taking a look-see at all the children there?
To treat you guys like you are equals, when that is not the case. And we've seen why that is not the case. So no more of this fake shit. No more of this stupid shit. No more of this pretend shit. No more trying to raise.
But if you're still nice to Mr. Sen, then he is going to treat you like an unequal. So
self-esteem. If you want to raise your self-esteem, go to fucking Badwick. He's a nice guy. He's a nicer guy than I can be. True. Or maybe it's just that he's mellowed out at the age 30 and I have. But regardless of that fact, if you want your self-esteem to be raised, go to Badwick. He'll raise your self-esteem, even though you don't deserve it.
Wow.
No, I agree with you on that.
And Huggy, you should be here not to make internet friends, not to make these Discordians happy, this small niche circle. Just fucking get money at this point.
Get money. Dude, Mr. Sen's mind, like, I don't understand. Like, people do stuff for fun, Sen. I do YouTube mostly for fun, bro. Like, the fuck?
These people, they're never going
fun
to
and
be
attention. Those are my main motives.
Happy with what you do. They're always going to find a reason to cry about what you do. They can't find a reason to cry within each other. I guarantee you, as soon as like the Huggy well dries up, they're going to try to turn on one of each other. I mean, they'll probably pick on Victor next. And they've already kind of technically done it before. They shat all over Victor. I want a Victor do. Victor went back in line. Just because fucking Leroy, well, I swear to God, why are you people scared of Leroy? That's fucking pathetic. Like fucking Victor was afraid to confront Leroy. Even just saying the bare minimum shit that I've said. Anything would have been better than just cutting in a corner to Leroy. Because what? Because Leroy wanted to. Well, what the fuck was Leroy even trying to insinuate? That he was a creep for like talking to Emmy? Was that the thing?
I think so.
Well, that's fucking stupid. That's dumb. Also, Leroy, you project more than literally everybody you called out for doing stupid shit or being a hypocrite or something. You do all the time. You are the most blatant when it comes to reframing arguments.
Then just fucking point something out. Then Sen that she's done. Like he'll say this shit all the time. Like, oh, Leia something does this. Leia, she constantly reframes the argument. Then that's like, point to something, bro. I don't know. Like I can't. That very well could be like. Obviously, I like Leia something, but if there's a solid argument for that and there's solid evidence to suggest that she is super dishonest in what she's saying, then I'm willing to listen, Sen. Just point to a specific example. Stop alluding to it in this, like, the gayest way possible. Like you said, own up and man it, bro.
I mean, you did it last time on Costello's, and he let you get away with it. Because it's the friend squad, it's the friend time. Or he's too high and drunk or doesn't give a shit. That's what I mean. Like, literally reframes the argument right in front of Tony fucking Hits. Nobody gives a shit. Nobody calls it out. Because of course you're not. You're dogpiling Tony fucking Hits. Why would you do that? That's not cool. Joe, the fucking alcoholic retard over there.
I literally have no idea about any Tony Hits drama ever, okay? The only thing I know about Tony Hits is I was in a voice chat one time and he like started begging for $20. That's all I know.
Right? He fucking, I can't believe he does it. He does the crow thing too. He's like, I can ask anybody in this thing. We can do a poll right now. Yeah, Joe, that's real smart. You're gonna ask a biased group of retards that all hate Tony Hits whether or not you're telling the truth rather than provide a receipt. That is a brilliant move, Joe. You fucking idiot. Like, and everybody lets it happen too because there is no critical thinking with you people. There's either no honesty or there's no critical thinking with you guys. You guys are literal rejects, or you're fucking, God, not to overuse this term too much, so it'll be the first time I use it in a while. You're just stupid little sheep. Because it was all.
Nick Dior must follow Nick Diorio. Must follow Xylee Gets Real. Oh my goodness. Like, I just think it's so funny when other people try and call me out for being a sheep, right? We're just like, bro, can you like just point to an example? Like, that's all I'm asking. Point to an example where I parroted something Xylee, Nick Diorio, or any big creator said uncritically without a solid foundation that I thought through myself, and I'll look at it. You know? Like, but that's not going to happen because all of my positions are thought out by myself and they're all my own. I don't just randomly copy big creators because I think that's going to like get me clout or something, okay? Just such a stupid argument. And you know it's stupid when they won't point to anything actually substantial and they just like, you know, fucking mauled about it.
Well, let's be fucking real. What it was is let's fucking dogpile Tony Day. That's all it was. Right? Let me, you guys want to get psychoanalytical or psychoanalytical. Okay, obviously Tony's not the most mentally stable guy. So, I mean, you would expect him to be the way he is, right? So why doesn't Tony get a pass for being a schizophrenic? Like, I mean, just cut him off of your social circles, man. It's not that hard. You kick me, but be able to kick Tony.
But the thing with Tony is content.
Tony has more personality than half those idiots in there. Like, that's what I'm saying. It's like, it's dogpile. It's fucking, like, it's so gay. I wish Joe would fucking be interrogated and raped, to be honest, because I know that guy would probably be the first to cry. He was legitimately, if any of those...
Sen, you were in this live stream earlier crying about being dogpiled, bro. Like, you literally have no fucking room to talk, man.
Those fucking fools. They probably try to go to the ward or the fucking hospital like Jess if they ever got, like, a fraction of what any of the other people get. Like, are you fucking kidding me? You guys are so dumb.
Look,
I'm legitimately upset with myself that I ever tried to treat you people with any sort of dignity, aside from a few. And again, once again,
all the people who didn't shit talk me, I'm glad I.
Okay. The homework of the day, ladies and gentlemen, you figure out if you fall under that. It's not hard to figure it out. You should be able to figure it out relatively easy.
I think I know. C-Mad knows, buddy. C-Mad knows all. I should change my Twitter handle to that. That's funny.
When it comes to Tony Hits, even on Echo's this stream, they admitted on the 58 podcast that he was well as a joke. Like, people humored him because he was just funny. There was no value to him, so it's like, what's the point?
Yeah, it's like with you. That's what these people do. They just want their punching bag or they want their retard to look good by comparison because they suck. It's like, it's not that difficult to figure out.
Bro, Sen, everything is just because it's funny, bro. It's funny. Calm it down.
Bro. Like, what the fuck is it? They either don't know or they don't want to be fucking honest, bro. It's like, yeah, every fucking group wants that one retard that you can, like, bully around because it's lol funny. It's like, that's why some hot bitches like that fat bitch that's really disgusting and shit, or that mid bitch that they keep around all the time so they look even better.
See, literally, Ember Lily in the chat acknowledged it. How many days in a row are you guys going to produce the exact same live stream? Both of you, LMAO. Like, it's just multiple days of Sen going on Huggy to cry over and over and over again about people who he describes as completely irrelevant and as chatters, right? If we're so relevant, if we're so nothing, then why are you going on these hour-long rants on Huggy's channel about us, bro? Why are you so emotionally invested in us, bro?
Like, you already look good. Maybe you look mid, but you look like a supermodel by comparison on a fucking bar at night. So it's like, what the fuck is wrong with you people? Like, really? I don't know, man. I just don't want to fall for the soup. Like, I don't want to, it's not even falling for it. I just don't want to pretend anymore. Like, you wanted me to stop pretending like my past didn't happen. My past happened. It sucks. So here's the reality, though. It's not one moment in time didn't happen. You'd all still be my bitches like you were. Just,
I'd still be friendly with you, Sen, because you wouldn't have been exposed as a lying schizophrenic. Like, wow, dude, you got me there. If you weren't exposed, yeah, I would still be friendly with you.
3 weeks ago. That's a fucking fact. So again, I work with that as like a scapegoat for everybody forever on the internet. Meanwhile, you guys all have clean slates too, and you can't make anything of yourselves. Now tell me, bro, what excuse do you really have? I'm the guy you call pedo all the time. I have 20 hit pieces on me saying the most vile shit about me, that I do this and that. My own friends have tried to backstab me, while still trying
what friends backstabbed you, Sen? What friends?
Paint me as a backstabber somehow. And I still manage more than you could ever do. So tell me, people with the clean slates, what is your reason for sucking so much?
Bro, I don't understand how, like, because the relevancy argument is super convenient to Mr. Sen, right? Because he would never say this about someone like Lyrics, about Tommy C, because they're like, two people who he admittedly fucking hates, because they're infinitely more fucking relevant than Sen ever will be, ever, okay? And that's just a fact. Tommy C and Lyrics are both infinitely more relevant than Sen ever will be. And like, at the end of the day, right, numbers just, they literally don't matter, okay? If you come on the internet and you talk your shit, it's just fun. The Crows people, I think, I don't know.
Much.
Yeah,
I can self-sabotage.
Like, it's just the incessant crying about numbers, bro. It's like, your numbers aren't that good. A lot of people who shit on you, Sen, have better numbers than you do.
Myself as many times as
Doesn't, like, you had your whole beef with Harley TBS. Harley TBS was retarded during that beef, if I remember correctly. I haven't, like, that was forever ago, right? But Harley TBS went on to be infinitely more successful than you, Sen.
I fucking want or need to, and still end up having more relevance than any of you, more money than any of you. And I know that I'm not saying it for me. I'm saying it more because I know it matters to you, because you guys legitimately try to grow.
I think it matters to, like, Sen has stated multiple times during this that his only motivation is, like, money or whatever. So, I mean, there you go. I think the money does actually matter to Sen, but,
I
it's
don't,
all just projection.
and I grow, and you don't, and I get money, and you rarely do, if anything. Huggy gets more money than you.
Damn.
I mean, I'm getting there bit by bit.
Even with you guys working super hard with Lily to try to get my mods to turn against me, or my internet friends to turn against me, which, I mean, if that's really what you were banking on, lol, that's kind of funny. But not even that. You couldn't even manage that. By the end of it, Leroy had to block my mod. After Leroy said that she cared about her, and that's why she was doing this. It's like, what the fuck, man? You can't get any more fake than that, Bird. Bird, that's why I let me make it a little more complex for you, because I like you. It's not that you called Leia base, per se. It's that you overlook all the shady, stupid, fucked up, retarded, lying shit she does, and you still call her base. But I get it if you don't want to ruffle the feathers. I get it if you're not there yet, bud. Like I said, your friends are fucking weird. Your crew is weird. But when you make it, if you make it, I'm holding out hope. You're going to realize how much of a fucking waste of time all those moments in voice chat with these random strangers was. You're going to realize that. And you're going to know the Sen was right. You're going to see it. I hope you see it one day.
Yeah, Burn, you shouldn't spend so much time in all these random voice chats, like, talking shit about nobodies. Meanwhile, Sen is in a voice chat with a random nobody, Huggy Bear, talking shit about people he describes as nobodies.
They all do eventually, when they break away.
It's really just too easy.
Where the term says, "Oh, don't forget us when you get up there." They usually do, because they realize how much of a loser, or how many losers they associated with themselves at the time.
Yeah, I mean, look. Like I said, when it came to the live stream yesterday, like it was not so much as the fact that there was a little bit, ribbing on my part. That's fine. I just don't understand why there has to be another person there. You don't need to replace anyone. To be honest with you, the 3 they already have.
That's the higher older retards.
Victor,
flippy dippy bullshit.
You got Victor, you got Triton, and then you got
for them because they're so interchangeable.
But it's like
again, like Turd Island, but I want to do it in a more controlled way. Then what do you know? Wall Smashers come into existence. You get your 5 selected retards to be your main cast, and then the other retards you relegate to callers so you can have more control of the situation, because you realize your initial baby was so shit and mediocre and pointless, which is exactly what Slug was saying for like 3 months, but now I guess it kind of kicked in. Like, I'll go one step further back with, what the fuck was the point of deleting your server? You just made a new server with all the Turd Island people. Literally everybody has. There was no point to you deleting your build. I know. Then what the fuck was the point? Because that's literally all it is. It's literally just Turd Island 2.0 with more control. And then the actual Turd Island is now like Chthonic Stream, or like Flatly, kind of. Like Flatly doesn't even give a shit half the time. He's just drunk and playing Minecraft, so if anything happens, Bird has to act like
channels that are on the Wall Smashers and the Turd Island, they're monetized. So it's like if people come in for the shenanigans, and
they're monetized. Oh, that's probably why they get more views than
yeah. I think Badwick's thing has 500, and I think Flatly has the Turd Island thing, and that's 500. So
that's probably what it is too.
So it's monetized, and the thing
I thought they were doing this demonetized. I was going to give them more props, but okay. If you got that boost going for you, then you have no excuse to not be making it in the long term.
Yeah. Right, so they have it monetized. So when you have it, maybe even
Turd Island on and on about like Badwick and Flatly. It's like, bro, it's just like I said. If we're so relevant, then move the fuck on, bro.
Turd Island has like maybe 100 to 200, but like
mini rated or whenever I'm not the topic of discussion, that shit tanks. That shit is horrible. Legitimately, people that enjoy it were like, when the fuck is the show gonna start? What are you people doing? Because all it was fucking Vern and Joe and fucking Flatley being drunk, and it's like nobody wants to see that because nobody gives a shit what a Joe is. Nobody knows what a Joe is.
Yeah, they want to see the fighting in the community. Obviously, that's what makes Turd Island fun, is people fucking yelling at each other, and like that's what makes it fun, bro. I don't know.
Other than the stupid Discord, the Discordians that you hang out with, nobody cares about this guy. He's just another schizo alcoholic on the street. I mean, who are you people? Like, again, like, you guys want to jump right into streaming without even, like, giving people a reason to give a shit about who you are.
Like I said, you can like I said, I think when it comes to overall content, it's you're monetizing voice calls.
This is like what my failed protege pods tried to do like a year or no, it wasn't even a year ago. It's like 3-4 years ago.
My protege, Sen is so important. At 20K subscribers, he has a protege. He's training someone else to become a big YouTuber. Can't imagine why that guy isn't a big YouTuber.
Kiwi farmers I used to talk to would try to do. Like, this was their grift. And I'll keep in mind, after they called out and were crying about the umbrella guy for grifting, then they started to try to grift. It's like, that's them go. You don't like that I talk down to you. Get over it. Get good. Skill issue. You're dumb. You have every advantage in the fucking world. You have a clean slate. You have flans. You have internet flans that give you an automatic boost in your numbers when you don't deserve it. And yet, you guys still suck.
I mean, Sen, if all this is true, you have the same shit, or at least you had the same shit. Why aren't you at Tommy C or Lyrics level yet, bro? Why aren't you getting their numbers? Bro, like, I don't know. They're kind of owning you right now, dog. I don't know.
That's so fucking sad. I'm one guy. I got everything working against me. I still manage more than you. So
yeah, he's such a victim. He has everything working against him. Sen, in reality, does not have everything working against him, okay? Me talking shit about him on this live stream isn't going to do anything to his reputation, really. People, like, random tweeting about him literally has no effect on how his YouTube channel is going to do, okay? All this drama is so contained that, like, Sen he's not affected by it at all, right? Like, that's just a fact. Like, his actual YouTube numbers aren't affected by it at all, okay? His emotional state may be a different story. So, Sen, why aren't you, like, you have basically a clean slate as well. There's a million people on YouTube who have never fucking heard of any of this drama. Why aren't you Lyrics? Why aren't you Tommy C? Why aren't you as big as these guys who you hate so much, right? If you're just so entertaining, you're so cool, you're so suave, why aren't you like them yet, Sen?
So again, I gotta ask you, what's your excuse, people?
What's your excuse, Sen?
People. What's your excuse? No, seriously, if you think if they it's so funny, man.
What are you trying to say? Like, I mean, like
they suck. That they suck, Huggy. That they suck. That they shouldn't be talking shit. Because they're, at the ending of the day, they're no better than you. If they really think you're that bottom of the barrel, they're just as bottom of the barrel, if not maybe more so. Unlike them, you have 100 subs or so. You've gotten more viewers than them on occasion. You get more money than them. Again, it's like Jesus Christ. And they really try so hard to be people on the internet. They try to be these like micro celebrities.
I'm trying so hard.
And again, to go back, you have a clean slate. All you have to do is be a little entertaining, and you can't even manage that with all the benefits in the world that you have. That's so fucking sad. Just again, consider a different hobby, all right? Or try or beg a little.
Exactly. There we go. So Sen finally gets it. It's a fucking hobby for fun, bro. I don't know why he's coping so hard on that.
More. Beg a little more.
Please watch my live.
Well,
stream,
like
guys.
I said, there's a machine. Like I said, when you are in line, I think there's a machine behind it. I think there are like there's some bigger content creators that will raid, bolster, shoot, like they will promote you or whatnot, like how people have 1,000 subscribers.
You're when
still,
you try to go down there.
Don't put yourself when you don't put yourself out there, and like whatever the case is, it's hard to do it. But right I said,
now, 28.
If Sen's got such a clean slate, then why is everyone going after him? Well, I mean, exactly like Sen said. Nobody in this community fucking matters. This live stream really isn't going to fucking matter. There's probably, like, literally almost nobody knows about the Mr. Sen drama, okay? There's, like, think about how many people are on YouTube and think about how many people know about the Mr. Sen drama, okay? If Sen was such a cool, suave guy, like you said, he should blow up, right? Like, there's so many people who don't know about his drama. He has a clean slate to probably 1 billion people who know nothing about him. Like 6 billion people know nothing about Mr. Sen. If he's so cool and suave, why aren't those people watching him right now? Why doesn't he have Tommy C or Lyrics numbers?
The argument is that, again, I take the popular opinion which everyone in commentary does.
Exactly. That's hilarious to me. You guys are really bitching about that. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Seriously?
Also, I love how I'm gonna go back old school. You remember? Do you remember the what the fuck was it? Oh God, the Slazo arc.
Remember, a little bit, vaguely.
Yeah. There was a point where people hated Slazo, but Slazo was the biggest piece of
Yeah, because everyone on Twitter is unironically like a sheep. Okay, like they just fucking hear an allegation, they're like, oh my god, yes. The same thing with the Quiet. Okay, there's a whole bunch of believe all women retards on Twitter. Okay, it's the same thing in literally every audience. There's a bunch of random audience members who will believe everything Nick Diorio says uncritically. Okay. But if you want to say that about me, Sen, why don't you point to specific examples where I'm just believing something Nick Diorio says without any vetting or like, critical thinking whatsoever? Point to an example.
Whatever. And then when more evidence came out, when Slazo proved his point, the tide turned against I Am Alex. But remember something, it was initially Slazo that everyone hated. The meme, through Roxas. That's a popular opinion. There was no other minority when it came to Slazo. When it came to the first Mama Max situation, when Mama Max had that sexual allegation stuff, everyone hated Mama Max, and then all of a sudden, when Mama Max proved,
I mean, the biggest point I can make on that is that nobody gave a shit about Magnetard back then, or that fucking Max was calling Magnetard a pedo back then. But then all of a sudden, it's time to bring it up when Max is having a downfall. It's like, yeah, how convenient is that? Then
that's how drama. You think Sen, being a drama YouTuber, would understand how fucking drama works, but he doesn't. He's like a complete retard who's learned nothing the entire time he's been on this platform. Okay, if you get into a drama, obviously all your old shit is gonna get brought back up. Okay, like I don't know, cry about it. Mama Max deserved to get blown up like he did, okay? He should have been blown up way sooner, I agree with Sen, but it just didn't turn out that way, so it makes sense that he would get blown up way later.
Tell Magnetard, hey, these people don't actually give a shit about you or your cause, they're just they're weaponizing you. Then Magnetard has like a hissy fit or whatever, and he gets really upset because he thinks that I offended him. Then, what exactly I said, what was the case, ends up happening. Nobody donates to his fucking GoFundMe like that. Like, I kind of felt bad because it's like, for a bunch of preachy douchebags on the internet, like the commentary community, to all of a sudden not support.
I'm also a nobody. I've said that multiple times during the stream. I'm literally nothing. Just having fun.
This guy is kind of like an L right there. It's kind of fucked up, but it's like, again, I was pretty right about that. Like I said, I didn't rub it in Magnetar's face because I kind of ended up like warming up to him because we came to an agreement. Hey, we both dislike Max, so that's good enough,
Yeah, like I said, that's your point for it. What was it? Oh yeah. So that's just how it goes. Like I said, I have no ill will towards anyone else. I said it last night.
Oh, you're a nicer guy than me.
I have no ill will towards anyone else. There's no point in me flinging arrows and yelling and screaming.
Well, that's the thing, Huggy. There's no point in me quote unquote confronting these. Like, here's okay. I know Sailor wants me to reply to one of his shitty threads, but like, what's gonna happen, Sailor? I'm gonna reply even if I make sense in there, and you don't. You're gonna get the usual stragglers like Jessica. Please don't slip.
You did reply though. You just replied through like a proxy on Discord, right? Like, so you still did reply, right? And I'm not desperately wanting you to reply, okay? I just think it's funny when you go on these hour-long rants, literally fucking crying, right? That's what I wanted, and that's what I got. So thank you, buddy.
Flip my wrist pizzle. Maybe you'll get Leroy the gorilla. Maybe you'll get, the usual retards over there that don't like me because I hurt their feelings. You're gonna get those people to like your shit. And perception is reality, homie. You're gonna make it look like you got your worth a damn. And then even worse, this is the even worse part that fucking Elon doesn't tell you about. The more you interact with people on tweets, the more they're promoted to your followers to follow them.
No.
That's why I stopped talking on Twitter to a lot of people as well. Number one, there's no point, right? Number two, I'm not really in a streamy mood to talk about randos anymore. So like, there's no point to bait anything out either. And number three, I don't want you guys being recommended in any way. I don't want people to know about who you are because I'm just giving you a boost right there. Like, do you want to know why? You want to know why main channel vids haven't talked about like Leroy or fucking even Lily or Sailor? It's because you guys are nobodies. Literally, like, understand it.
Yeah, true. That's why I didn't talk about Mr. Sen up until this point. But I mean, honestly, this is just such good content. How can I stay away, Sen? You're such a content god. I love it when you come on Huggy and literally fucking cry.
When the high wears off and the fake outrage wears off, you're going to go back to being nobody. So you have to find the next thing to moral grandstand about, or pretend to give a shit about, or to look good about it. That's literally what this thing is. So again, I don't want to have your ugly faces, your relevancy on my channel. As dead as you can think it is, it's still pretty big. Still got a pretty big dick right there.
Yeah, Sen, I'm fucking F tier, you're D tier, like I said.
And it's how it's overall at you.
Hi, Spooky.
So if I do address these people, it'll be in a comical way and it'll be bunched together. It'll probably be a fancy title like "My Haters Are Fucking Stupid."
Oh no!
And I'll put everybody together in a nice little compilation. And I'll serve my point. I'll make sure to blur out everybody's name so not.
I want to see this video, honestly. I think it'd be funny. It'd probably just be more literal, like... How many voice breaks do you think Sam would have during this hypothetical video that he could make?
A single bit of you get any recognition other than your ugly fucking mugs and your stupid, shitty points. Except maybe Lily. I don't know. I'm still on the fence about that, but I'm going to point out everything wrong with Lily, from him making fun of other people's fucking wives whenever the hell he thinks he can, to his ugly, disgusting gorilla wife. I ain't no optics master because I don't give a shit about you people, and I don't give a shit about your feelings, and truth be told, I kind of stopped giving a fuck about YouTube a while ago, which makes it even more interesting.
If you don't give a fuck about it, then why are you going on these, again, hour-long rants on Huggy's stream, talking about people you describe as nobodies, while legitimately hating some of us and wanting to beat us up in real life? If you just don't give a shit about YouTube, then why are you doing this? It doesn't make any sense. You can say it as many times as you like, but your fucking actions are not indicating that whatsoever.
Thing that the guy that doesn't give a shit about YouTube like that still can muster more success despite it all, as opposed to you, boring, ugly, uninteresting people.
I think you give a shit.
And if this hurts your feelings...
And it's also funny, okay? Like, I'm definitely not the most attractive guy ever, okay? But Mr. Sen literally refuses to show his face on the internet and wants to call everyone else ugly. I mean, wow. Like, that's some comedy right there.
Tough shit. Because again, you guys... And again, this is another if you know, you know kind of situation. But, you know, I have no issues with Burn, Chthonic, or Badwick. Right? And again, like
let me pull you up, Skelly. I don't know why. It hid you in chat last time you wanted to call in. I don't know why the fuck it did that. It was really annoying. But, you know, Skelly has a project in the works. I don't know how much he wants to reveal. But... Fuck, dude. I wish I wasn't so retarded. Oh my goodness. Alright. Hello, Skelly. Hello? You there, buddy?
Yo, so is this a total send death stream?
It is.
Did I join?
He's crying. He's
okay. No, I'll try to keep this short, but like, you're not gonna cover the fucking food shop stream, are you?
I just played the clip you posted.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, because it's just funny how this guy wants to go on to someone like Food Shops who has said, oh, you know, Lolicon is the gateway to pedophilia, yet here he is fucking crying to Food Shops.
Yeah, exactly. And he tried to claim in this live stream that he didn't moral grandstand about Austin's doxing. He most definitely moral grandstood about Austin's doxing within that fucking stream, okay?
He did.
Like, everyone saw it.
Yeah, because he later fucking elaborated in the second one, because he did too. He did a second stream with Food Shops, and he says that I guess they burnt the bridge because Austin called him a lolicon.
I mean, yeah, and like Austin No Powers is a legitimate malicious doxer, right? Like
he is. Like he's a snake. No doubt.
Like I would say that what Austin No Powers did is infinitely worse than whatever Sen did doxing wise. And yet Sen is so deluded that he still won't condemn Austin for that, but will continually but he would condemn Nick the Oreo and Xylee, I guess, for being in that group chat when all the doxing was happening.
Yeah, and let's not forget he's also friends with infamous news reporter Slug, Angry Slug. Yeah. So I mean, I'm not really surprised.
I mean, exactly. Yeah.
Like his whole argument on Food Shops, the second one of his arguments was that, why everyone is swooping for lyrics? Because they make food shop jokes or live streams, but why won't they crack a lyrics joke? Probably because it's an actual fucking lolicon. It's just it's funny. This guy does.
And I mean, yeah, I agreed with a lot of what Mr. Sen said about lyrics, and it's that like there's a lot of sweeping within the community where people would say that like, lyrics did nothing wrong, blah, blah, blah. And there, it was a lot of really retarded, he lied during his like response talk or whatever. But even still,
I think lyrics, I mean, I'm on the opinion that I think lyrics redeemed himself because, I mean, he's not fucking flamenco. Like, look at what lyrics is doing.
All of the lyric stuff is just old drama. And like, all that should have happened from that drama is he got made fun of. And that's exactly what happened, right? Like, it was funny that lyrics had done that embarrassing shit. And he got made fun of for doing that embarrassing shit, right?
Like, yeah, he came back, did a fucking fantastic video, which is a great video, George Not Found, his recent one. And then if you go to his second channel is pretty good. Which is, by the way, less subscribers than fucking Sen and is getting more views.
Hey.
Look at newest video.
It is a sad state of affairs, I must say. 800.
Yeah, so it's like I honestly, like, let's be honest, it's out of fucking spite what he's doing to fucking lyrics. It is. The guy's outdone him. And in
Chudlog's conversation, he literally called it. Chudlog was like, "It seems like you're just kind of spiteful and angry," and he was like, "Well, I mean, yeah, I guess if you want to take it that way." Or so, Sen said dumb shit, right? Where he like semi admitted it, pussyfooted around it. So
Yeah, like that's the thing with fucking Sen. Why the fuck is Matt DMing me? With fucking Sen. He's saying like, oh, like his first reason why he lied was because he was getting blackmailed, or the evidence was fake, and it's not the case. It's just, it's funny. And the thing is, like, he's still crying about you, Triton, and fucking Joe.
I know.
Like, literally, Joe's not even a content creator. Why are you crying to Joe about food?
And that's what I've said multiple times. If we're such nobodies, then why go on these hour-long rants on Huggy's stream? Why literally DM Huggy to go live to address me because I went on the Clout Route, bro? Like, it seems like you care a little bit, Sen. I don't know. It's loser behavior all around, I must say.
And he saw mine and given it. I think he said it in the stream. He saw mine and Given Ant stream too. It was funny. I don't even know why he went at Given Ant. That's the thing. Given Ant hasn't even said anything to him. The last conversation that happened was sucking up to him. And you know what it was for? The fucking lyrics thing.
Ugh, I know. Well, according to him, you're a street rat hoodlum, which I think I might agree with.
Probably.
All right. Well, do you have anything else?
No, not really. Good luck on your stream. Zen, you're a fucking loser.
You're a pedo. Anyways, got him.
Talk to you later.
See you, buddy. Oh my goodness. What a sad state of affairs.
Like I said, like I told Burn to tell everybody, the rest is to be determined. That's what TBD means. Or, yeah, I genuinely don't like you. Just as a measure, I genuinely don't like fucking Triton, for instance. But that's neither here nor there. Huggy, I need you to help me. Get me back on track.
Well,
running
like I said, when it comes to you, I know.
Oh yeah, the guy that doesn't give a shit about YouTube. They steal the often phrase. The guy that doesn't give a shit about YouTube has more success than you guys. There you go. Get good. Skill issue. If it hurts your feelings, oh well, tough shit. You guys say vile shit all the time, and you love to piss. No references out. You guys love to piss on anybody's grave whenever the fuck you can. You guys like to light that shit on fire and then piss it off for the disrespect. So
pretty funny.
You guys' feelings are hurt, I hope it. I actually hope that it goes one step further, to be honest. Shout out.
I mean, Sen, your feelings are hurt, bro. your feelings are pretty hurt, buddy.
Out the Jets again. Maybe I can have that Nick the Oreo effect on some of you. You know who you are. Triton, you would be, like, once again, I got to use Triton as the golden example. Triton, you'd be like the number one, man. If anything, if I ever caused you to self-harm, I'd love it. I'd laugh at it. I'd have a great time. I'd be like, that's fucking hilarious. I love myself. That's one of the top 10 accomplishments.
Yo, Sen, bro.
You think I'm on one, bro? You think I'm on one? Yeah. Yeah, I am on one. I don't give a shit. Like, enough. There's enough of this shit.
Wow, guys. He's just so badass and cool. He doesn't give a shit, man. He's just like, he's so cool. He doesn't give a shit, man.
We're done, bro. We are done, my dude. We're done. No more. No more sunshines and rainbows. No more pretend land. This isn't AEW anymore. We're done. All friends wrestling. Fuck that shit. Huggy.
Yes.
Like, tell me not. It's so AEW-ish. Like, I swear to God, this small town is so gay. So,
if I was in Sen's shoes, I mean, let me tell you this, okay? If I was in Sen's shoes and I was calling all these people irrelevant and like, I wouldn't go on live stream and then say I want to kill them. That's what I would do, okay? Because I don't want to kill. I don't want to kill irrelevant people. I don't know. Like, it's just, it doesn't line up, okay? It's fine for him to rant about it, but then you can't say you don't care about any of it if you're going to go rant about it for a couple hours.
AEW, it just feels so much like it. It's like, sometimes you make those brief references to wrestling when it comes to commentary and shit. I think this is like the best example, my dude. This is the most prime example we can have. We even have our own Tony Khan, like Badwick. Badwick's probably the king of small commentator, for being real. He's the most put together. He's the most wise. He's the nicest guy. He's the one that employs these people like that. Ugh. So yeah, he's probably the best. He has more patience and love than I have to give. Probably because he hasn't been screwed like me too, though. Let's be real.
Wow, dude. Sen, you haven't been... Who screwed Sen, bro? Who did that?
Well.
Jesus. Oh, God damn it.
Literal
Mussolini and Kennedy. All right. But anyway, I think WrestleMania is about to start up, or has it already?
So I mean, yeah, that's all we have really there. Actually, okay. First, I want to go through my Twitter because I tweeted a couple things I thought were funny. Sen is so self-aware. How you can tweet this after your lyrics coverage?
Ah, this guy, man.
It's just him talking about how I tweeted about him for a month, I guess. Oh no. And then where's the other thing I wanted to look at? Oh yeah, okay. So basically, Slug does this thing where he adds everyone in his little fucking gay description. So intro in the case against chatters like Assistant Sailor, Hollywood Huggy, Cathodic Echo, and Tony Hits. And then I just pointed out that I fucking mog Slug super fucking hard, okay? 120 views, 137, 96, not even breaking 100, 1.4K, 3.8K, 193. Obviously, not all the videos can be bangers, okay? Ludwig, like, that video didn't do very well, but, like, bro, how are you gonna call me an irrelevant chatter when you do shit like this, man? Like, it's, oh my god. And I forgot, Slug's gay little account is so small and irrelevant that it's unironically hidden by Twitter, so I gotta go fucking find it in my replies. If it's fine to rant about it, why are people calling him out for ranting? Because he's claiming he doesn't care. Like, why would you rant about something that you don't care about? It just, you know what I mean? So, I mean, Slug has to be, like, sub 30 IQ, if I had to guess. So, lol, the chatter is mad. Small fish, even smaller pond. Where did that live go, Slug? Never got the chance to see it, because also it's gone. Also, yeah, I am a chatter. Point was, you have no room to talk. LMAO, same way you got to 1K, I got to 5K. We both use YouTube Shorts. Loved how you left that out. Where did I leave that out, bro? Like, it's just, why would I include that? So, I don't understand what that point is. Yeah, we both got inflated subscriber counts from Shorts. It's just that I actually took some of that popularity and turned it into real, like, video popularity, and Slug is just completely floundering, getting less than 200 views on every video. You're a chatter. Your takes are not your own and never will be your own. Point to one example. Please. I would be happy to look at it. Also had to censor that part for privacy. That's why I made it members only. Whatever. That was literally the point. We are both irrelevant. LMFAO. Then why complain about me calling you a chatter? And I literally just put my tweet from earlier. Point was, we both have you have no room to talk because we're both irrelevant. Like, I don't know how you're going to call me irrelevant when you're less relevant than me. That's the only point I was making. Again, I have more than enough room to talk because I choose to talk. End of discussion on that. And I literally laughed when I fucking saw this tweet because it's so stupid, man. Like, the point is, like, we're both irrelevant. That's what I'm saying. And you're like, I have more than enough room to talk because I choose to talk. Like, you're just so retarded. I just put laughing emojis, and he's like, same thing, like how you did multiple streams obsessing over maggot edits. Because it was funny, Slug. That's why I did it. And also, I don't know, Slug, how are you going to talk about obsession when your best friend Sen obsessed over lyrics for months, and it basically semi-admitted to it on Chud Logic? And then also, you constantly obsess over Steve DeLeaf, bro. Like, obsession is really funny and cool, okay? I don't know. Obsession can be really funny and cool content, okay? Then we have this last live stream here. I haven't watched this. I pre-watched and everything else, but I was sent this and said he shit talks me here, so we can give this a little watch through, I guess, and see exactly what he said. I mean, and by the way, he says I'm obsessed. This was literally today that he talked about me, so.
Right? And Jesus fucking Assistant Sailor, man. That guy won't shut the fuck up. He never stops crying. It's almost like he doesn't have anything else going for him. He's crying on Twitter still to this fucking day. Yeah. This time he's crying about fucking Slug calling him a chatter.
Oh yeah, I saw that one.
That's exactly what I was doing here.
That one, yeah.
So why are you crying about Slug calling you a chatter? You're such a bitch. You're just proving his point.
And mind you, I was on that list.
Yeah, you were on the fucking list. Not even Huggy took it up the ass. Like, what the fuck?
And
like,
they're just, like, Sen wants to talk about people misrepresenting him. He's completely misrepresenting me here. I literally said multiple points. I'm a chatter. Someone even asked in the comments, I don't know what that proves. You can be a chatter and a content maker. I agree. I'm minus full size. I would probably say I'm more of a chatter. Yet Slug can't even pull 200 views and wants to call others irrelevant. That's, like, it literally says it right here, bro. I don't know what you want from me.
to Slug about this many times over, so I knew what the content was. I'm not mad at fucking Slug. Slug has a.
By the way, these people actually think Sailor's worth the shit. They actually think he's based. That's how you.
Who thinks I'm based, bro? We're both crying. Actually, I think that me and Mr. Sen should just get into a call and have a good cry. Okay, I think that's what should happen.
I think that these people's intellects are all over the place. It's either like the ultimate popularity contest, or these people are legitimately fucking retarded.
Dude, the only people doing popularity contests is Mr. Sen. Okay, I genuinely do not give a fuck about relevancy at all, unless someone else brings up a relevancy. Right? That's all. Like.
Because if you think Assistant Sailor isn't a whiny, annoying little fucking bitch that never shuts up, has no fucking social life whatsoever, and is working a beatdown 9 to 5, if anything, you guys are, I don't know, bro. But then again, you're the same dipshits that are gonna cry about Huggy or Shadow and not give a shit about Leroy, just fucking, doing Leroy things. That fucking disgusting ass tranny, bro. Like, damn, again, your priorities, bro, they're all over the fucking place. Like, what the fuck is this shit? Like, crazy, bro, crazy. Go ahead, baby girl, talk.
Yeah, like with Sailor. Look, Sailor doesn't. He does his numbers. I mean, I'm not gonna hold Sailor.
Nigga, I just want to point this out. All right, nigga. He has 1,660 fucking subscribers from like grinding out shorts, which is the easiest way. I've seen a motherfucker gain 1 million off of shorts and have nobody get retention for their videos, their main videos. Sailor then proceeds to talk about like whatever can get him views, like the Keemstar shit, which is a popular thing. Of course, it's gonna get views and shit. How many of those like 1,400 people? Last I saw it was like 1,400. I'm not gonna skate any numbers out of him. So if it's more, correct me if I'm wrong. But how many of those people actually fucking subscribe to him? Because he stayed the same.
Like, we can look. Hold on, let me pull this up. Because I'm pretty sure there's a way to see how many people have like notifications on and shit. I mean, I'm sure it's a small number, bro. I'm sure it's a small number. I'm not gonna, but I'll show it. Mostly just because it doesn't fucking matter, right? It doesn't matter how many people. Like, you know what I mean? It really just doesn't matter. Where the fuck is this? I think if I go to video analytics, I can see. God fucking damn it. I've seen this before. It's like a little thing that says notifications sent out to, I think last I checked, it was 70 people. I think that's how much it was. I think like 70 people have notifications on for my content. And I mean, it's just, like, genuinely, who cares, bro? I don't know. Like, God damn it. I wish I could find this again. But I know there's a way to see it, and last I saw, I'm pretty sure it was 70, which isn't a lot, bro. It's not a lot. But it's funny that, I can gain all the, like, there's literally 7 people who get the notifications for my video, and yet I get more views, more attention than Slug does, right?
He stays the same. I don't think I see more growth from me not uploading a fucking video at all for months than I do in an Assistant Sailor channel. Like, what the fuck? Like, again, it's like...
you want to see my growth? It's not much either. It's not much either. Here's my channel. This wasn't... Okay, I don't think this shows anything important. There's the growth. It's got 58 subscribers in the past month. Lost some here. That's probably Sen. I mean, yeah, see, it's really not that much, okay? I'm not trying to hide that. I'm a nobody. I've said this multiple times. I'm a literal nobody. Nobody gives a fuck about me. But Sen, you don't have that much room to talk either, because nobody gives a fuck about you, bro. I mean, like, just look at this last video you did, bro. 815. I'm pretty sure... Wait, okay. Content. Pretty sure if we look right here, you're fucking... just spoiled my next 2 videos. 6 hours. My Katie Bugs video got almost 4,000 views. How much did your Katie Bugs video do? Oh, only 1.3. Oof, Sen. Oof.
Oh, it's starting.
Oh shit, sorry.
It's like, I don't know, man. You can compare your views to Slug, sure. You can compare how you're having a good day compared to Slug's, like, I don't know, talking about himself or talking about his anus, whatever the fuck Slug wants to talk about. You talking about a trendy topic and how he gets you places because you kiss the ass of literally everybody to give you a nice little algorithm boost.
True, I kiss so much ass.
But at the ending of the day, pal, nobody gives a shit about an Assistant Sailor.
And mind you,
when I literally have said this so many fucking times, dude. Nobody gives a shit about me. It's just funny because even less people give a shit about Slug. Okay.
I'm not even trying with your channel. Like, if you really were like on some I hate everyone, let me go nuclear on people.
I'm not wasting my time doing what Sailor's doing, like on a midnight afternoon. That's
no.
Like,
what I say, like, if you
You're
tried,
wasting your time on Hollywood Huggy stream, bro. This isn't even your channel, bro. What are you doing?
I'm just saying, if you try,
yeah, I mean, no, it's not. Honestly, it's not even about trying so much. Just talking about trendy topics and pretending to give a shit. Unless you actually give a shit, in which case
I don't give a shit. It's for attention and for fun, bro. Why do you have to give a shit about drama? About like people you don't know in real life? I do it because it's fun, bro.
Fucking Christ, mate! You gotta fucking.
I'm not emotionally invested in any drama, literally ever. I'm not like fucking like, dude. I thought it was the cringest shit ever when Brick was going on his rant about Turd Island on Turd Island a couple weeks ago about how we absolutely need to call the police on like Rev and Darcy or not Darcy Evans. Sorry, no, yeah, Darcy Evans. We absolutely need to call the police on them because they're like a pedophile or some shit. Who cares? Papa, yeah. I mean,
again, you really don't have any lines because it's like you gotta talk about the trendy shit. And sometimes, like, to certain creators, I know for a fact they gotta fucking try so hard to give a shit about it. Because it's like, motherfucker, there's only so much Jameski, too mad bullshit you can fucking talk about. Unless, you really don't have anything going for you and you gotta talk about these retards forever. It's like for example, I think Lyrix has, like, the best formula or whatever, in which, like, he talks about, like, stupid, retarded internet drama that the majority of people care about. And if you go ahead and just copy his topics, you could probably grow, any of you. That's pretty much what Sailor does. Just copy the fucking topics that are trendy, upload like a minimum effort fucking video. Hell, you can try to do the shorts method, which is easier. I mean, that's how Slug managed.
I mean, dude, I just don't really care that much about growing all that much, bro. Like, if you look here, the shorts I was uploading were doing really well. And if I really wanted to grow, I would have continued uploading shorts. But I just don't care. The last one I uploaded was last year, October. I mean, I was uploading 3 a day, though. And I was getting, like, 3,000 plus views. I mean, obviously there was the occasional flop, but they were doing really fucking well. My channel was growing quite a bit. But like, I just realized that this shit is fucking stupid, and I don't care. Okay, the last short I uploaded was a clip.
That's how Sailor managed. Like like they gained their subs off of shitty fucking shorts. Slug and Sailor, they do the same thing. I don't even know why they hate each other. Huggy, you could probably pull that shit off.
I could.
Shadow was
in the fucking chat. Shadow, I was giving you your props. You fuck.
And like, dude, Sam, like, literally in the last live stream we watched, he was flexing how, I don't even care, and like I'm so fucking badass that like I don't even care. I don't have to put in that much effort, and I gain more popularity than you guys ever will. Then why is it suddenly uncool when I do like low effort slop content? Right? We're both doing the same thing, son. Just low effort slop content. The only thing is, I'm not afraid to say it. Okay, buddy.
I was like,
Shadow of the humor.
I was giving you praise for being King Dingaling for the.
Okay,
Right, and Ducks. That's base.
So, like, I wish I clipped it, but I was like, how?
I think that's all. I mean, like, bro, this guy is just so mentally unwell. I mean, I wonder. Oh, sorry, that's videos. I've watched a lot of Huggy Bear recently. I didn't even realize. But I mean, like, it's insane, bro. It's fucking sad. It's the state of Mr. Sen is sad, I must say. Sad state of affairs. I wonder, did Slug put his video back up? I can't fucking. I'm so fucking tired, man. Fuck. Did he put it back up? The fucking live. Where he talks about me, I guess. No, he didn't. Okay. I don't really care what Slug has to say anyway. He's legitimately sub 30 IQ. Also, like a constant dick writer, bro. He has he has fucking Sen in all of his descriptions. So please go sub to Sen. He's having a really hard time right now, guys. Please. Ugh, how embarrassing. How fucking sad. What a sad state of affairs over at Slug Entertainment. The Slug Empire right now. What a sad state of affairs. Unfortunately, I do really have to go to the bathroom. I gotta piss like a racehorse, okay? So I'm gonna play a little music. I'm gonna be back in like 1 minute. Don't leave. Or do. We're talking about Hasan and NickIsNotGreen collab next. So, you know that's a banger.
What you
We're so bad. Okay. Huggy and Sen are friends. Huggy let him on because Huggy streams. That's just how it is. I mean, yeah, fair enough, dude. I don't care that Huggy's having him on, obviously. Huggy can talk to whoever the fuck he wants. Okay, back to the live. All right. Next up, I wanted to talk about this, okay? This is probably just the worst thing all of you are going to see all day, okay? Hasan and NickIsNotGreen collab. Let me get rid of all this fucking swerg shit, dude. Can it not? So, Hasan and NickIsNotGreen collabed. Holy shit, this is from 10 months ago? Yeah, I did not realize. And it's as bad as you guys probably can predict, okay? We're going to speed it up a little bit. And basically, they just spend this 45 minutes bullying a idol group. You know, Hasan, super moral guy. Cool, moral guy, you know. It's super bad to bully people online. Toxicity online is super bad. Yet he's going to spend 45 minutes bullying these 3 girls for being cringe, I guess.
Once you press play, you can't go back. Oh, dude, it's already over. We're definitely looking at this. I'm just going to let you know. It's, you know, trigger warning, extremely cringe, okay?
1, 2, so sweet. Hello, we are Sorbet. We are an idol group based in California, and today we wanted to teach you guys our call and responses. Hello, I'm Alice, and I am the green member of Sorbet, and my emoji is a little 4-leaf clover. And
before we continue, I just need to mention something. So, how is it that, like, K-pop and J-pop is directly American culture that they have, like, you know, latched onto?
Yeah.
And yet Americans are still unable to, like, recreate K-pop in America correctly.
Yeah, which I guess this is their idea of that, which is like creating this sort of like multimedia performance group.
What does that even like? Okay, whatever.
Group that, but I don't know what they never
fucking hate
teased the
K-pop, dude. Literally, like complete dog shit, man.
Music. They said they were coming out with.
This is such a good thing. It's a Google Translate of a Google Translate. Yeah, I don't know how the fuck this happened. Like, we had our boy band era, but that is over now. No, but like K-pop and J-pop and like girl pop groups and shit, like American boy bands and girl bands, like, you know, Destiny's Child, shit like that. Like, that is like the origination of what K-pop is. Like, it started off in the West. A lot of like Korean culture, obviously, and Japanese culture, for obvious reasons, is like heavily influenced by American culture and capitalism. And they also just took that and basically turned it into like a hyper manufactured commodity, right? A product that you can use. Why are you saying, oh, no?
Afraid of what's to come.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm a fucking Ameriboo too. Like, Jesus Christ.
With being a weeb, everyone has their...
Being a weeb is really cringe, okay? I don't know why... I don't know why people try and, like, fucking defend this, okay? Being a weeb is, like, super fucking cringe, okay? I don't know. It's just the reality, okay? Like, okay, enjoying anime, okay? I enjoy a few animes, that's fine. But, like, if you're a self-described weeb, like, you fucking love, like, anime and shit, and you, like, bro... I don't understand why you'd want to associate yourself with a group that is known for not fucking showering, right? Like...
Yeah, Spice Girls and the Beatles, don't get it twisted. Yeah, but you know, it's basically like a lot of OG, it's a lot of like OG Western pop culture and Western music that they incorporated, right, and recreated, and did a fucking phenomenal job at doing so. And turns out they actually did it so well that like Americans can't like recreate it with the tools that they've been given to them.
I mean, it's pretty obvious, though, that this is a amateurish attempt at that, right? It's not like this is some company that is sponsoring these random girls to make an idol group. This is a pretty amateurish production, I'd be willing to bet.
Yeah, so all of this with the blanket of, like, there's nothing problematic about doing this inherently. Like, you're allowed to be a fan of a certain culture or, like, thing, but there are, like, right and wrong ways to do that. Go ahead.
And I like to...
There's a wrong way to be a fan of something, bro? What is Nick even saying here?
Bring luck to all of my fans. So for my call and response, I sort of incorporate that. It's pretty simple. Basically, I'm just gonna go lucky, lucky, and then all together go Alice. Ready? Lucky, lucky, Alice! Thank you! Hello, everyone. My name...
First of all, like, what's up? There's no, like, Koreans in fucking California? What are you doing? Like, why is it that they had to be white? Like, I just genuinely don't understand that.
Dude, white people can't have shit, okay? Dude, if these were black people doing this, Hasan would not have said that. Okay, let's just be honest. If like there was 3 black girls that made an idol group, Hasan would not have said, "Why are all these people black? Only Koreans could be J-pop idols or whatever." You know, it's like why are they black? No, okay, only white people. They only hate white ninjas. Okay,
like
Yeah, just Barry is the main character of the story.
Like, there's not enough Korean Americans out there. We had to make sure that they were white. Like, it seems like, because they're just friends. Is this like a bunch of children that were just doing this, or is this like genuinely a product? It seems like it's a bunch of kids.
Yeah, are you fucking kidding me, Hasan? This is so amateurish. It's obvious that it's just a bunch of people, like a random kid. I don't know if they're kids, but they're just doing something. They're making an idol group. This is not like a legitimate production that they're doing here, bro. Like, what? How do you think this is like a legit production they're doing? How do you think a big company is behind this? This fucking sucks. That's why it's comes off as entirely like super fucking cringe, right?
Kids.
We will. There is a point I want to make later in this where I find another American. What they call them is overseas idol group. That's what they're called if they're not in whatever.
Bro, I'm sorry. White people have fucking they are on the downtrend, brother. Oh my God, like 90% of pop culture music was like directly stolen from black people, and now you motherfuckers can't even steal back the shit that they originally appropriated from you in the form of K-pop and J-pop. Yo, white people are...
Wow. They have... Okay, I just can't.
They have suffered, okay? I did not realize that white people fucking fell off this hard. You go from Motown to just directly stealing rock and roll music from black people to this?
Okay.
That's crazy.
White people stole rock and roll music. White people literally can't do anything. They can't take inspiration from anyone without fucking stealing it, bro. They stole music. I can't believe white people, the evil white people, fucking stole music from the good black people, okay? Wow, dude. I mean, how could they?
You can't even recreate K-pop? What the fuck is your shit? I'm just saying, like, dude, maybe Trump was right, dude. Why people need to make a resurgence or something? What the fuck's going on?
My name is Barry, and I'm the leader and pink member of Sorbet. So I'm going to teach you my call and response. So I start out by saying, strawberry, and then you repeat back, blueberry. And when I ask, who's everyone's sweet idol, you're going to say, Betty-chan. Are you ready? Strawberry, blueberry. Nino no amai idol wa, Betty-chan. Hi, Betty desu.
Yo! It's okay, her boyfriend is Japanese. Yeah!
This girl looks Asian, bro. Like, are they freaking out because she's speaking a Asian language? I assume it's Korean. Are they freaking out because she's speaking Korean, bro? Even if she is white, bro, who the fuck cares? White people can't speak Korean anymore because it's appropriation? Look how fucking soyed out he is right here. Epic pause frame where they're just freaking, like, white girl speaks a different language. No! Like, bro, you're such a fucking loser, man.
Oh, you just wait.
What the fuck just happened, dude?
I love this so much.
This is what you do when you try to speak Japanese, by the way. Yeah, I know, but I'm not being serious when I do that. I'm making fun of myself when I do that. She's being serious when she does that. You can't make this comparison.
Okay, she does have a fugly ass cut, bro. I just realized that. What is going on here, bro? This is atrocious.
Okay, so
there's a major difference between me saying white boy swaggu to a Japanese person, asking them if they know what that is, a concept that I fucking made up, where I'm the one who's being fucking cringe, versus...
Yeah, actually, guys, I'm just being ironic when I speak Japanese, but when this person speaks Japanese, it's cultural appropriation, they're racist, and they're being cringe about it. Like, okay, wow.
These people literally taking themselves seriously in this regard. Holy fuck.
Yeah, so that's the what started it all. And before I get to the apology, I think you should just look through Sorbet page to get an idea of...
Oh, no, we gotta finish this first.
Hi guys, I'm Ash. I'm the random
This call and response was also...
See, like, dude, you think a big company is behind this? You think a big company hired this girl? I'm not trying to shit on anyone, okay? But you think a big company hired this girl specifically to be a part of their idol group, okay? If you look at an actual idol group from, like, Japan or Korea, they don't look like this, okay? They're all... They're all pretty attractive conventionally attractive young women, okay? Not this.
So it kind of poked fun at because it's so long.
The Red Dragon Mahjong tile. And quick history lesson of my full response includes 2 moves.
Dude, there's something really sad about this, actually. Now that I'm looking at this, like, they just, like, got dressed up and shit. Like, it's just, like, so cringe and so lame that I almost feel bad making fun of them. And then I'm reminded of this moment, and I'm, like, right back into it.
Strawberry, and then you repeat back, blueberry. And when
Yeah, I'm like...
How dare they speak another language, bro?
At first, I'm like, I can't make fun of them. But then, because it's, like, kind of sad. They're playing dress up, and then that comes back, and it's like, no, it's valid.
Trigo, and then kan is a form of a kind that represents sorbet, and as well as you guys. So mine's pretty long, but bear with me. It's gonna go clap, clap, on, clap, clap, kan, clap, clap, and then I'm gonna call Zumo, which is a winning move in Mahjong.
Memorize this, guys.
And then I'm gonna go, it's my victory. All right, ready? 1, 2, clap, kan, kan, Zumo, watashi no kachi.
Victory!
Thank you, guys.
That was fire.
Okay.
Wait, so what? No notes. I assume you showed this to me because everyone's celebrating it.
Yeah, I knew you'd like it.
Yeah, everyone's probably celebrating it, right, guys? Right?
So there's a couple things. The two girls, the way this happened is that after this video, everybody, like, TikTok's idea of this is that Barry is this like evil leader of the group who's like a racist piece of shit, but they love the other two.
Why are they? Is Barry not? They look Asian to me, bro. I don't know. If they're cosplaying as Asian people, who the fuck cares?
Friends.
Wait, no, they don't.
I'm not kidding. Everyone hypes the other two girls up as if they're not all friends with each other.
They're all friends with each other, and they're all equally fucking cringe.
It's because Barry's the attractive one. Okay, let's be real.
What's wrong with motherfuckers on TikTok? They just like pick and choose.
No, it is literally go through the other Sorbet ones before you watch her.
Where is Sorbet though? This is Katsusu.
Go down where you see. Officially,
Hey everyone, this is Barry.
This is the apology, but I think you should.
No, we're not watching the apology yet. No, that's on the back burner. Wait, hold up. So, so they only have 29,000 followers. So it does seem like pre-debut California-based indie idols. Oh my god, we're currently being doxxed. Jesus Christ, dude. Fuck, man. Yo, people need to stop, dude. People need to fucking
TikTok.
stop.
This is like the most TikTok drama, and it fell into my hands yesterday. This literally happened like yesterday or a couple of days.
Oh my god. We are Sorbet, a new indie idol group based in California. Follow to see more of our pre-debut journey.
And I mean, yeah, this fucking sucks, bro. But,
Let me get,
bro, why don't they dunk on them for like this? Fucking sucks, dude.
The straight Korean text but Japanese intro, but indie group. Yeah, that's the other thing. Is like, so I didn't want to say that at first because I didn't want to come across like racist or something. But like, they're all over the place with the culture and like what they're LARPing. Like, they're not just doing K-pop shit. They're doing like. They're like speaking Japanese sometimes. Like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah, the third girl's game is she did address this in her apology, but people were like getting mad at her because also her thing is from Mahjong, which is like originally a Chinese game. But she did know like the history of it, and it was like a specific.
God forbid you imitate Asian people ever. Okay, God forbid. How do people know this girl is white too? Like, they look fucking. Is it just me? Like, this girl definitely looks white, but these two look Asian. And if they want to make like a mock-up K-pop idol group, like, to have fun, who the fuck cares, bro? Like, just make fun of them for being cringe. They're not fucking racist. They're not fucking like doing anything morally condemnable. Okay, like, God forbid some people have fun on the internet. Okay.
Yeah, what the fuck? No, they literally are like, we're a K-pop band, but we're like also appropriating Chinese elements and Japanese elements as well.
Oh my god, appropriating, bro. It's just cringe. Just say it's cringe. That's all this fucking is it's cringe.
It's wild.
What the fuck is like? It's so American to just be like, all things Asian
with a white twist.
I love it, dude.
With a California
whatever, the broad group of Asians, those guys.
Yeah, there's no there.
Oh man, I love Orientalism. So good. Okay, let's continue. What the fuck? Yo, they are not making it out the hood. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. It's not happening. Okay.
They're also in like
not with this one.
It's so funny that they're also like doing this in Little Tokyo and like basically.
Are you saying that because she's fat, Hasan? Is that why you're saying that? Wow. Nobody's allowed to have nice
dressing up and reenacting other like Japanese songs in front of Japanese people in LA, and they're watching out the store doors like.
Yeah, Japanese idol groups are and were a thing first. I never said that J-pop is not a thing.
Yeah.
I don't know why you're like oddly defensive about a thing that I never even mentioned. I actually, as a matter of fact, literally mentioned what you think I did not mention when I said J-pop and K-pop. So
I feel like this is like
no, this is like my
malding at like the dumbest fucking chat message. Who cares?
My Twitch chat is literally just like Twitter.
I'm being like inducted into your first like angry chatter moment.
Yeah,
which is crazy to see it from this side. I feel like I met like I was watching.
You see how fucking stupid people can be now. Yeah.
Now I'm behind
okay.
I'm
malding about this is so stupid.
Curtain. My bad, wasn't listening.
Yeah, it's like 90% of the time it's that.
Wait, so I was reminded by this comment that I screenshotted the other day. This reminded me of that. Where...
bow down. He just doesn't want to be banned. That's why he said that. Oh, he's already banned. Never mind.
Oh.
Oof.
Join us in our wishing our red member Ash a very happy birthday. We filmed this during our very first meetup in Little Tokyo. They did a fucking meet. Who showed up to the meetup?
I think maybe they meant that them three met up.
Like, what the fuck's going on? I don't even understand. Who the fuck would be like, I did? Shut the fuck up.
Dude, and everyone you can see in the chat, everyone is meat writing Ash because she's the fat one. Okay. That's unironically how this works. She's the fat one. So everyone is like, oh my God, yes, queen, do whatever you want. But how dare this like traditionally pretty girl does something.
That'd be fire.
Does the exact same thing.
Like literally, I feel like every random, like any given random Korean girl clears these three. Okay. I'm sorry. I feel like I will sometimes see like random fucking videos on like Twitter or on the TikTok timeline of like, people getting together at a fucking mall and just like doing this for fun. And I feel like that shit looks infinitely more well produced than this.
It's almost like they're doing it for fun, Hasan. Wow, dude. Like, how dare people have fun, bro?
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because they still do practically the same thing where it's like they're on stage and they have these dances and this and that, just without the crazy amount of production that they do in Japan and South Korea to like show people.
What?
So it's like...
You're telling me this is just an amateurish production and they're having fun? Oh, no.
I don't know. It's a lot. So yeah, everyone, the whole like tone that TikTok has took on it is that they love the other two, and this Berry girl is like some sort of like demon who is Chesm trapped.
What's wrong with people? Like, is there like a thing that just like in this style of content that like immediately signals, it's like a dog whistle, like a frequency that only 12-year-olds can comprehend, where they just immediately go, oh, I'm supposed to stand.
Yeah,
where they're like programmed.
I think it's literally like what happened to you when you were a kid on a bigger level, where they see this niche or this group that seems to them like it's unique and special, and so they like want to get into it and be as big, like the biggest person who's into that.
See, we already have some stands in here. This is Betty Chan. That's fucked up, Weeby.
Betty Chan.
I think a lot of people online self-insert as the other two, and they consider that one to be the bitch that managed them while they were kids. Yeah,
exactly. That's exactly what it is.
A lot of personal biases factor into like the way we analyze content on the internet, for sure. Something I talk about regularly here. I feel like the AC. Oh, what the fuck, bro? My mom. Jesus Christ.
Change it to heat.
She
I have
loves
the same exact app thing on my.
AC turned off. Didn't know how that happened. And it's like, come on, it's so hot. It's gonna take 2 hours to fucking get cold again. Meanwhile, the top of the get one free Prime subscription a month. Okay, how about that, you fucking assholes? She's a Tibetan.
Hasan definitely needs your money, guys. Come on.
She needs to be in the cool.
She'll die.
Yeah. Well, she will. She does overheat. She does have a tendency to overheat.
The video where they're actually performing.
Bro, they're so bad. What the fuck? They can't even sync up. Yo, what is that? Why am I also like arguing about this? Not on like the cultural appropriation component or whatever, but like.
Oh my god, yeah, the cultural appropriation. It's almost like. The funny part is that they're bad at dancing and really cringe, and not that they're fucking racist cultural appropriators or some dumb shit like that, right? So, right, Hasan? Right? It's almost like that's actually the case, and that calling them out for cultural appropriation is dumb and stupid and literally nothing. Not relevant at all.
On just like their dance moves are not like.
There's a video on this page of them performing on a stage. You can tell that the stage is like crowd's empty because they're like behind the barricade. But they did perform at an anime expo in LA.
How dare they?
Go to their page. I'll show you the clip from it. Or yeah. Actually, I think today is. Wait, you need to look up. Today might be the actual expo they were gonna perform at before this happened.
Wait, the anime expo is happening right now?
It might be today. Like you gotta look it up.
They were supposed to perform today. Wait, where is it? What am I looking at to see? Oh, is this the stage one?
Yeah.
Level 2, Alice and Barry.
Wait, why is it just Alice and Barry? Where's the other one? Okay, like. I am not exactly initiated, and I don't really know. I don't know any of this shit, right? But like, I don't think that they're doing a good job with the dance move. Are they doing a good job, chat? You guys are a bunch of fucking K-pop stan freaks in here. Come on, explain this to me. Is this good? No, right? If it doesn't feel good, it feels clunky.
The choreography's clunky.
No, it's just so. It's making me mad. Like,
it's so funny because you'll say so many things that are like foreshadowing what things that I'm going to show you.
We are two members of Sorbet. One of our members, Ash, was not able to make it, but I'm Alice. Mrs. Berry thought we would bring some of our favorite dance covers to Infest. I'll go ahead and start with mine. I'm gonna say Lucky, Lucky, and then all of us together say Alice. Are you ready? Lucky, Lucky, Alice.
There's a lot of people. They said it. Okay, shit. This is brainwashing. Why are conservatives worried about like how our children are wearing rainbow flags or whatever? They should be worried about this, dude. They should be fucking worried about the stranglehold that even shitty versions of K-pop have on our children. You know what I mean? What the hell? J-pop dancing is way worse than K-pop. It's not even comparable. I don't know. I don't know anything.
There's no way that the J-pop stars dance anything like that.
Yeah, like are they just bad because it's J-pop supposedly? I didn't think it could get worse than these guys. What's up? Yo, don't.
That's in Japanese, so I'm going to say.
Oh god.
Oh, she's doing it again. She's doing it again in front of a big crowd. Oh, brave of her.
She's speaking Japanese, guys. Oh no, you can't do that. Speaking Japanese when you're white is racist. It's racist if you do it unironically. If you unironically speak Japanese as a white person, you're racist.
I do my like Japanese English all the time, and I did it in front of Japanese people too regularly. So it's not even weird to do that in Japan because it's just loner words that they have decided is how you're supposed to say it. But anyway, whatever. Let's just listen.
Hello, my name is Barry, and how I respond is actually going to be in Japanese. So I'm going to say strawberry, and you guys say blueberry. And then when I ask who's everyone's sweet idol, you guys are going to say Betty Chan. So let's go. Strawberry, blueberry.
Why is she everyone's favorite? Like, no, you're not my favorite, Barry Chan. What the fuck?
Two other people in.
Yeah, what the fuck is this? Like, why is her? First of all, why is her call sign in Japanese? Aren't they supposed to be a K-pop group?
Oh, you'll see.
Secondly, why is she the leader? Who made you? Who died and made you the fucking everyone's favorite idol? You are not my favorite idol, Betty Chan.
We are Ash stands.
No, this is J-pop, you goober. Wait, I thought the other ones were doing K-pop.
No, the other ones just do English.
Well, I mean, they're not even doing it. Oh, so they're actually emulating.
I think the songs are, at least this song, I went on another thing with this.
So they're actually just taking things from multiple different cultures and combining them. How dare they? That's racist. You can't take things from other cultures and you know, make something new and turn it into something new, and you know, just have an amateurish production where you have fun. No, you can't do that. That's fucking illegal, okay, buddy? That's racist.
50-50 group who is a J-pop like female idol group. It's a lot different than this. Okay, I think you need to watch the.
You obviously know nothing about idol groups. Yeah, man. I'm a 31-year-old, about to be 32-year-old ass adult motherfucker. Of course I don't know shit about idol groups. What kind of own do you think this is? You need to be stuffed into a fucking locker, you goober. What the hell? Only on Twitch, a platform that has cultivated this weird, distorted fucking hierarchy where some fucking nerd can come in here and be like, "Bah, you don't know shit about idol groups, you fucking idiot."
Well, obviously don't know anything.
I'm gonna die tomorrow. Like, that's how old I am. Fuck you mean?
I didn't know what the term idol group, like, I didn't know that was a term people used, especially overseas idol groups, which we'll also save for after the apology.
Wait, I got
Fest 2023. Wait, is there a? God, I don't know how to use this. Just stop.
Nick is not green has taken over, guys. Oh my fucking god.
21st was.
He's not saying anything.
Yeah.
No, we missed it.
I mean, there's another one in.
You at that, or are you just looking at like Anime Expo?
I have a
dude. They're literally gonna fucking Sam Hyde these girls. They're gonna go to their event to fucking confront them in real life for being fucking racist. What the hell?
Feeling that I don't know what they're gonna be at, but I don't know if they'd show up. I think Barry is now on like the watch list. Auntie.
Oh my god, Auntie Piker. Auntie #stan Sorbet.
This is awesome.
Oh, good one, Auntie Piker. I'm missing so much context. Yeah. Do you wonder if their road to popularity is the cringe?
Oh, it was. Yeah.
I think that is gonna happen, but I don't think they did it deliberately. I think it was unintentional that they were.
Yeah, they posted it, and I'm guessing that it was like 3 friends who did not think they were gonna be like the stars of some news.
There's something like it. Okay.
I mean, yeah, exactly. And you guys are here. Yeah, that's exactly my point earlier. Is that Hasan thinks that all this negativity and making fun of people is so bad when it's any minority. It's anything actually funny, okay? He thinks that's super bad, and you can't say anything like that. But the second it's 3 white girls just having fun online, then suddenly it's okay to make fun of them. It's okay to call them cringe over and over again. It's okay to fucking in Hasan's words, harass these girls, right? Because he thinks if he was doing this right now to someone who he considered if he was doing this to a minority right now, or if he saw someone else doing this to a minority, he would consider that harassment. He would say you're harassing this girl, but no.
Giving?
He doesn't have control over the kids.
What is it giving?
Okay, see, I'm already doing K-pop stand speak. It's giving
what is it?
Rich suburban parents that like want to make this happen. It seems like one of their parents. I'm making this entire thing up, but in my mind, when I look at something like this, it tracks like one of their family members is like very rich, which one of them, the Barry, I think probably most likely is the one who.
She's the pretty one, obviously.
Has like rich parents who's like funding and facilitating this. They're all friends. They grew up together, and they're trying to, they're just trying to keep them busy. My parents are.
My fear, and something that happens some of these cases, is that these people, which also may be true here, is that these people might be full-grown adults. I almost think they are.
Oh, they're not children. I don't think they're children. I mean, she has like a fucking fat leg tattoo and shit. Like
fat leg.
I mean, I'm just saying. Like, I don't think that.
Called her fat, son. Uh-oh, buddy.
I think she's like young.
They got to be in their 20s.
Yeah, they're not like 14, is what I mean.
You see the crowd reaction?
They're industry plants. What industry, dog? You think this is an industry plant? Like Billie Eilish is like one where you can make that argument. Like, do you know how manicured industry plants are? You have no understanding of industry plants if you think that like these guys are industry plants, unless you're talking about the industry of cringe, okay?
Cringe industry plant.
Yeah, the multi-billion-dollar,
that's what I am.
like the multi-billion-dollar record label industry could not produce 3 more talented lip syncers than these 3. Okay, what the fuck? They're industry pesticides.
What the fuck?
Kaya is an industry plant. Industry of cuteness. These groups, they don't know each other.
I could also.
There's so much fucking nothing in every single goddamn Hasan stream. Like, what the fuck are we doing right now? Come on, get the fuck on with it, Hasan. You're one of the most successful political streamer on Twitch, and you can't fucking like. What is this content, bro?
They should do an arc where they get drafted like.
They should be way funnier.
What's up? Fucking awesome. So we saw this already.
Oh wait, this isn't the clip. Go to the.
Wait, they have an original song? No fucking way they sing.
I think those mics are on.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one they have an outfit change for the two performances, so you can let us know which one.
Okay.
And I think the mics are just props for them to.
Wait, so when they say like we have an original song, they mean like they're not actually singing it. They're just like they have a new dance. Downtown LA photo shoot. Random tourists happening upon our photo shoot.
Whoa. Right.
Wait, where are the random tourists?
Is it that guy? What? I didn't know. I thought you didn't listen to
music. You watched this and you were like, wow, what a productional rendition. Like, oh my God.
No, I did not think that.
And it's not J-pop, it's K-pop. You are literally about to get canceled.
No, that group 50-50. Wait, I don't. Is it 50-50 K-pop?
No, this song is K-pop, dude. What the fuck? How do you not know
I
this?
didn't think that guy another K-pop.
How dare he?
You're the Zoomer guy.
You're not educated enough on the minorities, okay? You need to educate yourself right now. If you can't recognize instantly any minority, you're done for.
Fuck. Also, look, I'm a boomer, but also... yeah, hashtag Nick is over party is like happening right now. They are eating your ass in the QRTs.
Listen, I was just saying that their performance.
Someone literally the most racist man alive. No one has been more racist than you.
That's facts. Not even just on the stream.
Yeah, 100%. Not me though. I know that it's K-pop. Please don't kill me.
Okay, apology time. I need to see this.
Okay. Nick is not racist. Yeah, exactly.
Guys, come on.
Okay, so
funny about racism.
So. This happened. Okay, so they're like I don't know. They got why do they have one fit? They're always wearing the same fucking fit.
Storyteller, get the fuck on with it, dude. The story is so simple. This group is cringe, and then they got doxxed, so they had to release an apology because dipshits like me and Nick were calling them racist. Fucking recap the story. Like, just get on with it. Stop meandering.
Dude, these are getting a lot of views, bro.
Yeah, it all happened like.
Now.
Oh yeah.
We got K-pop at home. K-pop at home. That's funny.
The Asian one can be a mom in any movies.
This person said they would have been so successful if they made English pop.
No
that's just pop. That's pop. You're just describing pop music.
Also, this has 500 likes. There's no.
Isn't that racist? Like, wouldn't they say that's racist? Like, default pop is English pop, buddy. There's other forms of pop. It's not like English is the default form, buddy. Nice try.
There's just no way they would have been successful if they made English pop. They're not making it.
Yeah.
Also, I think they were trying to do English pop. Like, I think their music was going to be in English. Only her solo stuff was going to be in Japanese.
Yeah, see, this I actually just stand Alice and Ash. So everybody hates Barry, but they're also like either fake standing or like real standing mannequin.
You're like, no. Apology, man.
Slow the outfits. Let's watch the fucking apology video. It's up here. This is it.
Hey everyone, this is Barry. I just wanted to hop on really quick and address my.
Also, way different voice than the one she was using in the.
Yeah, it would have been way funnier if she was like, if she was like, "It's Betty-chan," but also like, even in the apology video, calling yourself Barry is pretty funny.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
it's almost like she has an online persona, bro. I don't know, man. I feel like that's pretty normal.
Hey guys,
okay.
Response in Sorbet's latest TikTok video. So first off, I just want to start out by saying that I genuinely and wholeheartedly apologize to every single person that I have upset or that I have offended with my call and response. I truly did not have any ill intent, but I also understand that.
Yo, she went Burbank real quick. Like so this is so she is no longer giving Betty-chan. She's giving Burbank. Okay,
she's like, what's up, guys? It's Barry.
Yeah, I really fucked up. Funny. Yeah. When I said Betty-chan, I meant Barry, like Barry.
Show.
I've hurt a lot of people, and for that, I am sorry. I, as a white person, have an insane amount of privilege. And
my fucking god, dude. This is so... Like, she's giving them exactly what they want to hear. Like, she's literally bowing down super hard. It's not good enough for him, bro. She's still racist because she did this in the first place. People cannot fucking have fun at all, okay?
I'll never truly understand the struggles that people.
True. Why are you laughing? Racist? She's acknowledging it. She's acknowledging her privilege. Racist.
There's something so funny about someone going, I have an insane amount of white privilege.
I like to think about like when she
does. Do you not agree with that, Nick is not green? Do you not agree they have a bunch of privilege? Because I'm pretty sure if someone asked you, you would agree.
Stuff like that. Why is she flexing though?
She's like, you gotta use it. I mean,
yeah. No, what I do think is like really funny about this is that like they're just cringe. Like they didn't do anything illegal. They didn't even do anything hateful. Let's be fucking real. Like yeah, it's like cultural appropriation, but like.
Then why are you calling them racist if they didn't do anything hateful? You're continually alleging that they're culturally appropriating and they're super fucking bad for doing that. Then why are you continually calling them racist, bro? Or then why are you saying they did nothing harmful, right?
So cringe that it's not like they're not. I don't know how to describe it. Like they're not exactly like who are they hurting? Like
their actions aren't affecting
who did Betty-chan hurt? Okay, explain to me how she did the hurt and who she hurted. Okay, who she hurted.
It was literally just the only pain people felt from this was just cringe. It wasn't like, oh my god, what a steaming racist.
Then why do you continually allege they're culturally appropriating something, bro? Come on.
Yeah, they're not doing bodies in spaces. They're not taking the space of an Asian idol group. You know what I mean? Like there's no like the skill level is so high for them to like they're never seeing that. Okay, that's never happening.
No, you have to be made in like a factory to become one of those, to become as popular.
Yeah, those little girls are starting off at the age of like fucking 12. Okay,
they're like literally robots.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Let's see what.
And I did not mean to amount of privilege, and I will never truly understand the struggles that people of color go through. And I did not mean to undermine or ignore or disregard any of those struggles. And I am sorry. Now, I did want to give some background on my call and response and explain why it was the way it was. The reason why my call and response is in Japanese, despite Sorbet releasing music in English.
Wait, they're releasing.
That's what I'm saying. They don't do anything. They don't
Nick, they've released music in English?
I think by releasing she means we are going to. I don't know if they have actually released
Nick, you are the worst journalist. I'm just going to say it.
I'm right. I told you from the beginning.
Chat, someone find me.
They didn't release the song yet. They couldn't have. If I'm wrong, I'll be so.
She's making it seem like they're releasing music. They need to. It's already a Know Your Meme page about it.
This literally happened. When did she posted this literally yesterday.
Yeah, they're just the perfect fucking grifters, bro. It's so fucking annoying.
Bro, read the third comment. I'm disappointed she didn't say I'm very sorry. Okay, but like, Nick is truly a Zoomer correspondent.
I'm losing my job. My new job. This is the first day.
Wait, okay. Someone explain to me what like they have to be. There has to be music.
Dude, no.
It's all right, dude. She made a severe lapse on her judgment. A severe and continued lapse of judgment.
When I eventually have my own tracks, I plan to release solo music almost exclusively in Japanese. And I figured that since I'm the same person, whether I'm
in Japanese.
Wait.
This is crazy. This part's wild to me.
Wait, I'm confused by all of the things that she's saying. Like, there is no English music.
It's very fucking simple. As a group, they plan to release English music, and as a solo, she plans to release Japanese music. Who the fuck cares if a white person wants to release music in Japanese? There's plenty of Japanese people who release English music, right? There's plenty of... oh my god, dude. It's just so nothing.
Sorbet, as far as we know. And she's already, like, talking about her solo ambitions. But you guys never even released music as a trio. Where's the music?
The apology is so funny because they did not release a single song, but she is planning on not only releasing music with Sorbet as English music and an idol group, so none of it is really Japanese at all. And then also wants to release solo music as Barry, which will almost exclusively be in Japanese.
Why did she look Asian in her dance video? Please, I feel insane. She did not. She never looked Asian.
Oh, no one ever thought she was Asian.
Was there a
fucking look Asian, bro?
Moment where any of you guys thought she was Asian?
I think people had criticisms because of how much she was squinting her eyes. Was a comments that I saw where people were like, "Why is she squinting her eyes so much?" I get how the makeup and the way she does it could come off as like she's.
Yeah, I mean the outfit and stuff. Like she's definitely trying to appear some type of way, but I don't think she's like I just never from down the street. Yeah. Yeah. If you were like just looking at her like Japanese schoolgirl outfit from like, 500 yards or something, maybe you could be like, like what? I saw her squinting. Shut the fuck up. No, I don't.
That's so fucked. Okay. This is the best part.
Yeah.
I have my own tracks. I plan to release solo music almost exclusively in Japanese. And I figured that since I'm the same person, whether I'm solo or in a group, that I could use the same call and response in both instances. Also, my boyfriend, who is Japanese, unintentionally came up with part of my call and response.
You did not expect her to pull that
yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. Okay, this is fire because like it's not even all. I mean, I don't even think this is fucking problematic. It's just like so cringe.
It's so
I know that some people are gonna get mad at me and say like, Hasan, you don't understand. Like you're not Korean.
If you don't think it's problematic, then why do you continually call it cultural appropriation? Unless, of course, Hasan, you don't think cultural appropriation is problematic, right? Which, I mean, if you want to bite that bullet, I'll take the L. But I highly doubt, highly doubt Hasan would not say that cultural appropriation is not problematic, right?
Or Japanese, you don't get it. Like it is actually problematic or whatever. But now it is becoming that almost, where like she's like there's like a fetishization angle now. Oh, don't pet them while they're misbehaving. Yeah, well, she's just being fucking annoying, and Fiona is no. You are not Japanese. That's what you think. Call and response to the cultural touch point. She looks like wait, what? Okay. Buddy, you're gonna be sorry if you missed their reunion tour.
The reunion tour that is
now her apology is like fucking worse. You know what I mean?
So funny.
What's funny is Kaya fucking laying next to Fiona and just barking in her face.
Right in her face.
To try to get her attention and just not getting a single.
Oh my god.
So fucking annoying.
Okay.
One day we were just talking about my idol career.
Nobody fucking wants to hear your dog barking like this. This sucks. This fucking sucks.
On a whim, he just made up something.
That's crazy too.
Wait, you guys were talking about your idol career?
The way she says it too,
like, does she actually think she's an idol? Like, what's happening?
Wait, like, listen to the.
I mean, you literally said earlier her views were fairly good. Like, she was getting like 500,000 views on all her fucking TikToks. I wouldn't fault anyone for calling that a career. Okay, I mean, yeah, obviously they're fucking cringe, but you can't deny they're at least somewhat successful.
The way she says idol career, it's wild.
Yo, you want to see Fiona popping off on a boyfriend, which is like the worst thing you can do as an idol, I feel like.
Yeah,
so
like
it's over for you.
It's like the next step up from Twitch streamers.
I just wanted to hop on really quick and address my.
So let's finish this, okay?
Because I'm all about.
So she's like talking about her idol career. Fuck.
Yeah, that part is so funny. She's like, one day we were just talking about my idol career.
Japanese. And I figured that since I'm the same person, whether I'm solo or in a group, that I could use the same call and response in both instances. Also, my boyfriend, who is Japanese, unintentionally came up with part of my call and response. One day we were just talking about my idol career, and on a whim, he just made up something.
If she didn't mention he was Japanese, then you guys would have also called him a cultural appropriator and racist or whatever, right? Because no, white people can't speak Japanese. Like, that's not allowed in Hasan's world.
And I ended up wanting to incorporate it because I'm all about the strawberry aesthetic, and my online... So I thought that it was perfect for me. I thought that since my call and response is in Japanese, that if I pronounced the words strawberry and blueberry the way that the katakana would be read out loud, that it would be okay. And I see now that...
Strawberry! I mean, that is how you read it, yeah. Blueberry!
I was wrong.
Such a wild
I've already got another call and response.
Oh! She hit it!
This is awful.
Hit or miss, baby! I guess she wouldn't miss that one. Fuck yes, dude. She hit the fucking boom.
Jump scare I got from that.
Yo, she's good. She had to do it.
That makes me want to throw up. This is fucking awful.
She just came up like,
sorry, I was racist.
You deserve to be doxxed after this.
Yeah, dude, I love this. Okay, this is awesome. This is great because the stakes are so low. It's like,
right?
It's
this
awesome.
Is like the perfect one.
Yeah, this is great.
But this will be the next. I'm guessing this is gonna. I'm still gonna make this into a second channel video, so you might have to read.
Yeah, we'll re-experience the cringe.
While I clip through.
I've already got another call and response picked out for Saturday. What's a call and response?
The call and response is the thing where.
Oh no, no, that's
real.
I did do that.
Over for Betty-chan.
I did do that. Yeah, Buru Betty-chan.
We have a new leader.
Yeah, yeah, that's me being my best self, Buru Betty-chan. So, what's a call and response?
Call and response is like their little character, like.
Hi guys.
Oh, so
there's more.
I watched this yesterday too, but it just makes me feel bad because Ash, she does seem like a nice person. I mean, they all probably are nice people.
That's just because they only like that Ash because she's ugly. Like, that's literally the only fucking reason. This girl's pretty, so they shit on her. They like Ash because she's ugly, bro. Oh my fucking
in real
God.
life, like it's just they have like a fixation.
See,
on...
you've literally already like adopted you've already adopted the stance that TikTok has that Barry is bad. Barry-chan is bad.
Oh God.
With part of my call and response. One day we were just talking about my idol career, and on a whim he just made up something, and I apologize. Thank you. And I see now that I was in Japanese that if I pronounced the words strawberry and blueberry the way that the katakana would.
So, but what I don't understand is like if you're apologizing for it, then like does that mean you're done? It's over. You're never gonna be an idol. Like what the fuck's happening? Because like the entire concept of you wanting to be an idol.
Hasan is such a dipshit. He doesn't understand. She's just not using that call and response anymore. She's done using the call and response. She apologized because everyone was like freaking the fuck out and calling her racist.
Idol implies that you're going to keep doing this, right?
Yeah.
Which, by the way, she should. For the sake of content, for all of us, I would like to say I'm lending my full support behind this initiative, this movement. Betty-chan, keep leaning into it, okay?
Yeah, I fully want to be back next week with her.
Because if she apologizes for it, like then she leaves it like halfway. So she's still doing like J-pop idol shit, but like doing it in English, like no more katakana. Like what the fuck's going on there?
Yeah, I don't know.
All right. I mean, there we go. Hasan is just a weird freak. If literally anyone else uploaded this video, he would call them like a harasser. You know, if she was black, he wouldn't have made half the comments she really did. You know, it's just classic, man. It's classic fucking Hasan. It's completely disgusting, dude. Okay. On the topic of racism, here we have this video. Okay, I wanted to react to this. This is Destiny reacting to Sam Hyde. Now, basically, a lot of people like to allege that Sam Hyde is a racist, evil dude, that he is fucking, like, you know, anti-Semitic or some shit. When in reality, Sam Hyde is just funny, okay? And this came across, I watched Queeman react to this, and I figured I would do the same thing, because obviously I'm a fan of Sam Hyde, okay? I think he's a funny guy.
What else is happening?
So obviously you can see right here, this was put up on the r/Destiny subreddit. Sam Hyde on Jews and, I suppose this was supposed to say and, Israel. But nah, guys, he's not anti-Semitic, in quotation marks.
What's on Twitter? What's trending on Twitter? Can we see, Chris?
I like how that's only...
What else is happening? What's on Twitter? What's trending on Twitter?
Wait, what is this title? But nah, guys, he's not anti-Semitic. I don't think I've ever taken a strong stance on this. I said he said things in the past that seemed like ultra super sus about it, but he's like, there's so many layers of irony, I'm not sure.
And I mean, like, I kind of agree with that. He has done some, I guess, sussy shit, but also, like, who cares? Sam Hyde is purely a comedian. Nobody is becoming a Nazi because they watch Sam Hyde, and if you do become a Nazi because you watch Sam Hyde, you're legitimately retarded, and there was no hope for you in the first place. So, I mean, like, yeah, I don't understand why... Like, at the end of the day, it doesn't even really matter, bro.
Why not have mod on this again? Hold on. See ya.
No. Yeah, we will.
Only the thing Twitter's good for.
What's trending?
Not missing something.
Well, I think Twitter's great. I think it's everything that's it's getting there. What's Amy Schumer doing? Is she doing some?
Wow, is that Sue? Or is that Suey? Thanks for the 5 good subs, buddy.
I've never given money.
Damn.
What has Amy Schumer said? This is not going away.
What is not?
This Israel Palestine thing. It's really setting the Brazilians against the left.
Wait, is this an update? This is cute. The little line thing.
Isn't that good?
I mean, it's
as a.
You don't think they'll contain it? I think it's. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen, but it's not going away, man.
What you think? Like leftists are going to be going at pro-Brazilian?
Yeah, because the
It's really funny that they changed the word Jew from Brazilian and all this, and to get around TOS. That's really funny, and it also like this is such an obvious comedic bit, right? Because they're literally pointing out that you can say all this terrible shit about like Brazilian people potentially, right? But you can't say it about Jewish people. So to get around it, they just put the word Brazilian over Jew every time they say it.
Like
that's the joke.
Palestinian side is the brown underdog oppressed side that the leftists are sort of gravitating towards, and they're now like
they're Frankenstein's beating them back.
Yeah, the golem is fighting back now.
You're right.
Yeah.
So like
and there's frankly the left is saying and doing things that are downright anti-Semitic.
Welcome to the party, pal.
I don't. I'm gonna sleep the whole time on this thing. I'm just like, it's boring.
I avoided you.
Yeah,
dude.
But what did it say? Hold on. Did something I posted about my people being massacred upset you?
My people being massacred?
Yeah, the my people thing is fucking unbelievable. Like, Brazilian, just wake up and stop talking like that.
No, it's not gonna happen.
I know. What is it? What is it about? Like, I don't understand.
Yeah, Sam could build a synagogue and he still be called racist.
I would never I'm a Catholic boy.
It's not religion. It's not a religion.
I'm a Canadian boy.
It's an ethnic. It's an ethnic thing. They have the highest. Good God.
I mean, come on, bro. He's like, whoever posted this is so fucking retarded because he's obviously trolling. He just said it's not a religion, it's an ethnic thing. Like, bro, come on, man. It's
that is a chilling. That is a frightening visage.
I wish I saw her in real life.
Fucking legs are
Jesus Christ.
dying.
It's a cool if I try to Amy Schumer. She'd be like, yeah, I can have it.
They have the highest in-group loyalty, and they have a high enough IQ to disguise that that in-group loyalty quite well.
I guess I think in-group loyalty is fucking cool.
Well, I mean, there's a case to be made for that, but unfortunately, if you don't have high in-group loyalty, you
get eliminated.
Genetically doomed to be.
Yeah, true, guys. If anybody in this chat doesn't have high in-group loyalty, you're done. Okay, buddy?
To be eradicated from the face of the earth as a group.
Really?
Yeah.
As a group, though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Just ancient biblical warfare still happening to this day, just under different names.
It's tribal. It's tribal warfare, and it's.
What is happening? Well, he's running through. These are like all of these are all just like Nazi talking points, basically. Yeah, that Jews have high in-group loyalty, that they are super high IQ so they can mask it, and that they use this to collaborate in ways that allows them to kind of control society to weaken.
And I mean, exactly, that's the bit, is that he's running through all these super anti-Semitic, super racist things. He's saying all these like super fucked up shit, but every time he says Jew, he just puts the word Brazilian over it, and that's okay by YouTube's TOS, right? Like that's like the layers of irony, right? And like even if he's being like super serious, super unironic here, like it doesn't matter, right? Because like think about it this way: if you are a parody, like I've heard this before, if you're a parody of something to the point where you can't tell if you're a parody of that thing, if you're so committed to the bit that like nobody can tell you're doing a bit, then it's no longer really a bit because people are just going to believe what you're saying, right? Sam Hyde is literally the opposite of that, where there's so many layers of irony, and so it's so obvious he's like joking all the time, or it's so hard to tell when he's joking and when he's not, that you're just going to assume literally everything he says is a joke, right? Like that's the effect it has. Like nobody's taking anything Sam Hyde says seriously because everything is coated in so many layers of irony. Sam Hyde could legitimately believe what he's saying and nobody would believe him, and that's what's funny about it, right?
Other ethnic groups while still maintaining the hegemonic superiority of their own ethnic group. So Jews give handouts to other Jews. Jews are really favorable towards their fellow people while they control like the levers of society and their positions of power, but simultaneously they'll enact policies like open borders or big immigration or whatever the fuck to weaken like the white man's presence in wherever the fuck they are, or whoever they're fighting against.
It's kind of seems unavoidable. I think it's unavoidable the fact that there's that tribal
like
warfare is a thing. I mean, it happens in nature all the time. It happens with fucking trees. Do it. Trees favor other trees with they share nutrients.
Jewish people are just like
trees.
That
are more genetically similar to them than trees that are not.
Yeah, like birch trees don't fuck with any other trees.
That's just the way of nature. And white people, I think, are currently getting beat down pretty hard with white guilt, and that's why they have this lowered in one reason why they have
that's another thing too, that Jewish authors, the white guilt and everything originates from Jewish authors who are writing in order to make white people come down on themselves because it's the easiest way to destroy that group of people.
Lowered in group loyalty, I think.
For now. We'll see.
They're after me. No.
But I guess the question is like, when you say it's not going away, right? How do you see it like playing out? You think we're just gonna get dragged into the three?
I don't know. I think it's if I was Brazilian, I'd be pretty fucking worried right now because on
I can't.
Twitter, they're getting like dragged Like Twitter is like the Nazi. It's like not Nazi. What the fuck? It's fucking. It's leftists that are doing. Twitter is like in my opinion, Twitter is a pretty. It seems pretty well representative of what people actually think now.
Jesus.
And
this is not true. Twitter still skews way too young, way too white, and way too affluent. I don't.
Well, yeah. I mean, obviously, come on, Destiny. Like, I don't know, bro. Does Destiny really think that Sam is being serious when he says Twitter is like what the real life is like? You know, like like, come on, Destiny. Like, obviously, I don't think Sam is that retarded. Okay.
I haven't seen any compelling piece of evidence that shifted my perspective on that.
Whether you like it or not, the black people that I follow on Twitter, the white people, the that I follow on Twitter, the stuff that they're saying, it doesn't seem like there's anything really out of whack. Like there's any messages that are getting boosted too much on.
Sam Hyde is just funny. Why do your retarded community care if he's anti-Semitic?
Yeah,
well, if he's actually racist or actually a Nazi, it makes a lot of jokes hit a lot different. It's not really as funny.
I disagree.
That the way that you get laughs is very, very, very dependent upon the it's very, very, very dependent upon the ideas you have. When people talk about like the old internet, and it's hard to know how much of this is true versus not true. It's just the feeling. I think when people talk about the old internet, people that were on the old internet probably tended to skew quite a bit more intelligent, quite a bit more nerdy.
Okay, Unk. Old internet? Okay, Unk. Okay, old man. The fuck? Who cares about the old internet?
Probably a bit more kind of left-leaning because like these are just like I think that of all the people that are like online, this is just probably what you're going to run into in general, like younger people, techie people or whatever, as opposed to like more conservative types in general. Not to say that everybody was like this, but when you're making edgy jokes online, like the funny thing is supposed to be the reason why it's funny is because of how bad what you're saying is, right? So like
it's like shock humor, not in every case of edge humor, obviously, right? But like in a lot of cases, it's just like pure shock humor, like oh my god, I can't believe you said that, and that's why like. Dude, I remember like for a while I thought like saying retard, like I thought it was like cringe. I thought it was over because like it was just so overused for a while. But then everyone like started freaking the fuck out if you said retard. They were like, "Oh my god, that's a slur, blah blah blah." And I was like, "Okay, never mind. It's actually really cool and funny to say retard again because you're going to freak the fuck out if I say it."
Somebody was looking at a picture, like it's just using as a whatever example. A few people looking at a picture like, "Okay, we'll describe this guy." And some guys like, "Well, he looks like an N-word," right? The reason why that would be funny is because it's an obviously abhorrent thing to say. Like it's just like, Jesus fuck. Like it's funny because of how bad it is.
Shock humor. Just say shock
But if you're
humor.
with a bunch of people who are like genuinely racist and that same type of joke comes out and it's like, oh, what's wrong with this guy? And it's like, oh, because he's an N-word, right? Now it's funny because like, oof, if anybody else heard her saying that, we'd be in like big trouble and you'd like get busted for that or whatever. But like fucking A, right? It's different. And I think that when you're in mixed groups of people, this is why I stopped saying fag as like an insult in 2013 generally, unless I'm really mad in League. When you're with different types of people who genuinely harbor certain views towards other types of people, it makes edgy humor feel a lot different because now you don't know if the joke is that like, well, this is so extreme and obviously horrible that it's funny versus you're laughing about this because this is a truth that you can't say, right? Those are two way different things.
Yeah, but in Sam Hyde's case, that doesn't change it at all because everything he does is so surrounded in irony that you're a complete retard if you think anything Sam Hyde says is like an actual belief or an actual thing, like belief that he holds, right? Like everything is so irony coded and so like it's just so silly that like this doesn't apply to Sam at all. Like I generally agree with what Destiny is saying that like somebody's personal views can definitely modify the lens through which you view jokes they make, right? However, everything Sam Hyde says is so irony coded and has so much irony behind it that like I think it's pretty apparent that like this just doesn't apply to him specifically.
Like unspoken truths can be very funny, but it's a different type of funny than like being extreme or doing something that's obviously horrible, right?
On Twitter, like out of proportion to the way people feel, and it just seems the vibe, the temperature right now is that people really don't like Brazilian. It seems like it's getting safer
every
and
time the fucking Brazilian thing plays, I'm so retarded, man.
I say that, and like this model.
Never thought I'd see the day.
I never thought I'd see the day. This model comparing Israel to Nazis. It's Israel that they say the issues with, but it's Israel is
Brazilian.
So you know, if I was just not looking good, man, if I was Brazilian, I'd be worried.
Good. Do you think it's weird how much internet culture was popularized by 4chan? Maybe, but even I can't speak as much to 4chan because I was never on 4chan that much, and I was never a regular.
Okay, Unk.
Any of the boards.
Sorry,
what I've heard said, I just don't know. What I've heard said is the Trump time changed the political stuff of 4chan quite a bit. That like even the politics board was for like it was like for a lot of like edgy racist humor, shit posting and stuff like that. But after the Trump stuff started to get really popular, especially when like the Donald and shit was been on Reddit, that the people on the politics board, they were still edgy and everything, but they started to become way more politically serious. That before it was like, yeah, we're racist and horrible, blah blah blah, and we talk shit about politics, but it's like a lot of it was like the understanding that like, yeah, this
like literally memed as like a mass shooter, bro. Like, come on, man.
This is extreme and crazy, as opposed to the serious 4chan posters. Like, and again, this is only going by like
I know nothing about 4chan, by the way. Like, they do some funny stuff occasionally. If you like, The most I know about 4chan is from Justin Wang. All right, I don't know a lot.
Vibes I get from reading
Brazilian, yes.
Other people talk about this shit.
Those damn Brazilians.
But like if QAnon happened on 4chan in like 2013, my impression is that like if you were posting shit like that on 4chan, everybody would troll the fuck out of you for being fucking retarded, or they would believe you because it'd be funny because it's retarded. That's why they would like, oh yeah, Q is definitely real and he's gonna drop this blah blah blah. But after 2016, people on 4chan on the politics boards.
I think that's what Sam Hyde is doing right here though, because like if you believe what Sam Hyde is saying right here, you're retarded. Like that's what's funny about this. If you believe what he's saying here, you are legitimately retarded. If you like, you know.
In those threads, they actually believed that Q was real. It was a real thing, and they truly, genuinely believed it. I think actually,
like Sam Hyde, like it's not just like his politics that are like viewed under this like level of irony. It's literally everything about his life. Like remember, IDubbbz tried to do a documentary on his life, and he trolled the fuck out of him just by like doing a bunch of fake shit that wasn't actually about him, right? Like he was like, "Oh, this is my girlfriend, the meth addict." Like
even on Reddit, I think that the Donald originally started off, I think, as a troll subreddit, and then actually there were so many true Trump fans that showed up that it became less ironic and more serious. But I don't know, 1st-hand experience very much of that, so all of that might be fake.
That's what I mean, but it's not going away.
Good. Welcome to the party. That's the only thing you can say.
Well, I mean,
are they really gonna like American Brazilians? Like, is Amy? Nothing's gonna happen to them.
Well, no, that's not true. Oh,
I think a few of them get canceled.
Amy Schumer's not going to be killed, but this whole everything is
maybe she should.
Everything else, and
what is considered old internet? I would say probably at around the time hate speech stuff started to get enforced. Probably like a little bit after 2010. I think there was a point where like even in StarCraft games on Battle.net, you could call people racial slurs, and I don't think it was never nothing would happen to your account. Just nobody cared back then. It was insane. But I think probably around
cool.
what 2015, 2014 and onwards, I think a lot of different platforms started to crack down a lot more on hate speech and everything, and then things started to change a lot. Not that that's bad, by the way. I mean like there's pros and cons to everything. Like we're allowed to be less edgy and more extreme, but there's a lot more people on it now. There's more money to be made. It's more inclusive to it.
I mean, yeah, that's true. I don't know, man. I think that actually. I obviously I wish there was more leniency with being edgy and shit like that, but I get what he's saying that like you have to give up some edginess for more money, for more people to be on the platform, for it to have a more wider appeal, right?
A lot of different types of people. Yeah, I don't know when the exact date or around you'd point to changing, but
for, I mean, fucking 100 years, the kind of controlled media, or been at the position of the highest position of power in media.
I'm ceasing to see the I don't know. I'm stupid. Remember, I'm the mayonnaise guy. So there's a big ball in my head.
Why it's a bad thing?
Yeah,
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying it feels like there's a huge change brewing.
Yeah.
And it's just like ooh, freaky.
See, I guess I saw it like that the whole time. I feel like people could have saw that the whole time, like I didn't. I was expecting like the plumbers and everybody to be like, and then you're like, you don't know who's in Hollywood, and they're like, what? I watch Texas Ranger, and you're like, oh shit, I didn't know. I'm on the retard side.
I just assume everything's intentional. I have a different sort of take on these things. I assume that the allowing of this pushback to happen is intentional, and we'll push backs closer to the wall and make the reprisal more extreme. I just assume everything's scripted.
Well, I think
Jesus, this is like so much Jesus Christ.
I mean, when you assume that everything's intentional and scripted, what you're assuming is that that someone somewhere has the ability to perfectly plan something.
And I don't know much about this guy. It could be more. I just don't know who this guy fucking is, but it could be more or less real for this guy. But anything involving Sam Hyde, I immediately assume is just fucking fake. Anyone he interacts with ever, Getting called an N squeaker on PO2, but I missed the freedom of that stuff. Yeah.
What have we ever planned that's gone even 50% the way that we thought it would?
I guess nothing.
Literally nothing. And like even like World Peace 2 was successful, but it wasn't successful because anybody planned it that way. It was successful because ingredients and like things came together organically, and we hadn't lost our edge. And I don't mean a commercial success, but I just mean the product, the stuff that we've shot. Yeah. The stage that it's in right now. It's safe to say that artistically it's a success, but it's not because of planning. It's not. It's like you know the shots we get. Like everything's a fucking accident. Everything's a fucking accident, man. So like and that's in a studio with actors that we're paying and cameramen that we're directing. Like this is as controlled of an environment as possible. That's just like I've never seen anything in my entire life where someone planned something and it went 80% of that the way that they thought it was going to go. Right.
Yeah.
And it seems more likely to me that if you were in control of media, academia, etc., and you created this sort of like phalanx of useful idiots and people to intimidate and criticize and shut down free speech. You created this like the woke leftist stuff. You caused that to come into being. It just aligns with everything I've read in the Greek tragedy, etc. Like it makes sense that it would turn on them eventually. But now I think it feels like we are seeing the fucking golem story happening right now.
Prague Golem.
I don't know the golem story. What is this?
I also don't know the golem story.
Some Nazi shit. I'm getting sounds like it. What is the golem story?
Coming back. Yep.
The leftist thing.
The Iron Golem from like Minecraft. Is that what we're talking about, guys?
It's like a biblical golem that they've created, and it feels like it's turning on its master now.
Okay.
That's what it feels like. I don't know what that's.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I definitely don't argue with irrefutable logic, and I'm here to learn. So, but I just
irrefutable logic. I mean, come on, dude. Like this is such an obvious. Like I feel like this is so obvious, man. Like the guy is here saying, I don't argue with irrefutable logic in reference to the fucking Bible. Like, obviously, come on, dude. It's Sam Hyde. This guy's talking to Sam Hyde, and he's saying the Bible is like proving irrefutable logic, bro.
thinking like these biblical. And I'm not Mr. Bible or warfare. It's just it's irrefutable. The logic of what you said, so it makes sense.
But your take is that you suspect that that the powers that be somehow this is part of the plan.
I assume it's part of the plan because the powers that be have no names and they're not of this world. So it's hard to assume
they're not of this world. They have no names.
These things look, I'm just theorizing. If they're taking DMT, they're talking to the freaking jesters on the other side.
Golem story is a Jewish folktale. Golem is a neo-Nazi shibboleth. They call minorities and leftist golems puppets of the Jews.
These things are, I mean, this is just speculative, but these things are.
It's that a Jewish scientist dude created a golem out of clay, and eventually the golem killed its master.
Alive for 1 million years or something.
Oh, I see. So like, yeah, okay. So like the Jewish people created all these like fucking. They created like white. I don't know. They like, but then the golem is now turning on the Jewish people.
Like that.
Wait, that sounds awesome. What story is that? Why don't we have crazy shit like that in Christianity? Is it like part of the Torah, or is it just like some passed down?
That's literally Destiny and Hasan, except for Hasan is not going to destroy Destiny, but you know that's how it be.
On verbal shit or what?
Don't assume the overlords that are strong enough to conquer a world make mistakes. But I'm down with logic too. I kind of enjoy how things are kind of seesawing a little bit.
Well, when I start to suspect that, what I think is why is their domination not more complete?
It's just to create a world of happy slaves is necessary. Like it can't always be a fighting thing. You have to get people to be down with it and then happy with it. Otherwise, they don't cooperate. You straight have to kill them. You can't.
At least Sam looks like he understands grand conspiracy plans are not very likely. I mean, he just says they don't always go as planned, but he sounds like he 1,000,000,000% fully believes every single crazy talking point about Jewish people running the world now.
Oh, come on, bro. Destiny, come the fuck on. They literally censored the word Jew with like Brazilian or whatever, bro. Like, I think that I don't know, bro. I think the joke here is pretty obvious. Like, I don't, whatever.
Corral it. That's what it seems like to me. Like how everyone's down with everything Hollywood, and even taxes and stuff like that, plane tickets, paying for gas forever, the space project, freaking the budget, trillions and trillions of dollars. It just if you get people down with that and you make their life so miserable, they don't even have time to think of how bad their life is. It seems like that's more of an infallible plan.
Maybe I'm just too irony pilled. I don't know, dude. Maybe I'm way too irony pilled.
And then outright like.
I mean, but if it was literally anyone else saying this, I would probably agree with Destiny. This guy sounds fucking unhinged and is like crazy. But it's Sam Hyde, bro. It is Sam fucking Hyde.
Brutality or military force. That's just how I assume that these Bible things work because it's been going on for a couple thousand years.
I mean, I think that makes a lot of sense too.
Imagine if this is all for harvesting Coca-Cola piss.
Nothing surprises me.
Oh, like Anunnaki Coca-Cola piss. Joe Rogan talks about being gold.
What, Coca-Cola piss?
Like to keep us all, you know, like why wouldn't it be more complete? Like, why wouldn't it?
It's so
it would be
silly.
easy for them.
Coca-Cola piss.
They could snap their fingers and be able to like end game this.
Mm-hmm.
You want his president?
Surely he realized at this point, bro.
They must have just updated Reddit, huh? Is that why shit was so fucked? This looks different than it did before,
They
right?
updated Reddit. No. Okay. I mean, that's all we have right there. I guess I kind of disagree with Destiny at some points, but Sam Hyde, I would be... It just doesn't matter if he's an actual Nazi or not, because literally nobody knows his real opinions, and if you think he knows real opinions, you're retarded, okay? I mean, that's really it. Okay. Final thing I wanted to go over to close out the night. Pedophile drama. Don't we all love pedophile drama, guys? So, actually, I should pull this up before we get started. But basically, this is an expose Google document on a very 1 million sub YouTuber named Flufflepuff. Let me pull up. I mean, let me just give you a little bit of a taste of this person's fucking content, okay? I mean, let me tell you, when I say this person's content is... when I tell you this person's content is top tier, I'm not joking, okay? Let's take a look at this. Flufflepuff, Floof and Friends, Episode 3, A New Beginning. I mean, wow. Okay. Bro, okay, dude. You're telling me this guy is a bit of a weirdo? You're telling me this guy is a bit of a freak? So you kind of get the point. It's just like Gooner bait for like lonely fucking freaks, or you know, like 14-year-olds. But like this shit is actually so fucking popular. Like it's insane. Like 18 million, bro. What the fuck? 65 million.
Big fluffy unicorns dance.
Oh, I've actually heard this shit before. This guy made the Big Fluffy Unicorn song, bro. So, I mean, yeah, apparently this guy, yeah, I mean, I'm sure we're fucking all surprised. Brony turns out to be a bit of a weirdo. I haven't really looked at this at all, though. I don't know if this is legit. I don't know. We're going to take it step by step, okay? Just keep in mind, everything in this document is purely allegations, and we're gonna take it slow, okay? Because I have not pre-watched this. I haven't looked at it at all. We're gonna go through it, okay? Flufflepuff is a predator who has gotten away with grooming underage girls for over a decade. He groomed his current girlfriend when she was 15, had sex with another 16-year-old girl in his late 20s and to early 30s. With both victims, still talks and believe he's innocent due to his manipulation of them. So, I mean, obviously, like 15 and like 30-ish is unacceptable. If that's really what happened, that is fucking disgusting. I mean, like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? Fluffle, who we refer to as Mike, started grooming his current girlfriend, B. Fish Prod, when she was 15 years old, and admits he was 27. B. Fish had a typical teenage crush on him. Mike indulged this and admits he liked her romantically at this time, and became romantically involved with her despite her being underage, plus himself being 11 and a half years older than her. Wait. Her being underage and himself being... Am I stupid? It's 11 and a half. 11, that's 20. Okay, I guess, yeah. This textbook groom behavior by pedophiles and a huge abuse of power. Okay. Abuse of power is a red flag. I don't buy a lot of the power imbalance arguments when it comes to these fucking allegations, but whatever. Mike admits in his server that he was interested in her when she was 15 and very likely lying about dating her later. Regardless, he started dating her when she was an underage, expressed interest in her as a partner years earlier. Tries to brush it off as a complicated situation, and nothing happened before 18 when rightfully confronted. So here we have screenshots. Okay, this is B-Fish, the girl, I guess. Because it's none of my fucking business and neither yours. So there's nothing you'd concern yourself with that might be harm to your community or to the community you're in. I got the dates wrong. I mean, all this mostly started from some dinner conversation that was recorded without my permission. Me and Mike were close friends back then, and maybe I was a hopeless romantic teenager. Maybe I was confused my crush feelings for when we actually started dating. I mean, this entire thing is like a year old by now. The community has become a toxic waste dump as of late, with far too many toxic people in it, trying to use others for personal gain and distort the truth to destroy anyone who dare oppose them. So I'm already seeing this document does not seem the best role. Like, I don't understand what they're saying here. Like, what's the point of these screenshots? What kind of question is that? Okay, here at Flufflepuff. I get the feeling it's complicated. I get the feeling you're not going to believe what I say, which is why I've been ignoring it. Well, I'm aware of who the lot of you are and the trouble you cause people, but I don't like to judge people based off what I hear, but rather what I personally see. So I'll give you the benefit of the doubt and only this one time. No, we didn't date when she was 15, and I'm willing to admit this in front of my entire group. If she said anything like that, it must have been wrong. We didn't start dating until like 17, 18. Okay, dude. Okay, dude. 17 and 30 is still, like, I guess it's better, but, like, bro, what are you doing? Like, are you retarded? Like, I don't know, bro. Like, if you're dating a 17-year-old at 30, then, like, yeah, you're a fucking freak. Get the fuck offline, man. That's not okay. Like, I realize there's not much of a mental difference between someone who's 17 and 18. But, like, bro, like, that's legally they're still a minor. Why are you engaging in this behavior at all? It just indicates to me that you're a completely maladjusted freak who doesn't understand social cues at all, right? Once she's 18, I guess go crazy, but still. Yeah, we liked each other before then, but nothing happened at 15 or even 16. We're just art friends that streamed together back then. Wait, what's up, Flufflepuff? I don't get it. He allegedly, according to his girlfriend, dated a 15-year-old. I have a recording of her admitting it on Fan on Frenzy description at the top. Flufflepuff, when he was 27, had been dating a 15-year-old girl. An underage 15-year-old. Oh my god. This text is so tiny. I had a pretty strong relationship at 14. The biggest age gap between me and the guy was actually 18 years. We had a good 5-year relationship. I believe me and Mike are 11 and a half years. He's actually the longest I've ever been with someone. The longest before him was someone my age who actually lived by me, which was like 2 years. Sometimes people get caught up on technicalities. I can't see through happiness, and that's kind of sad. And the physical distance between you two is an issue. We're doing 5 hours. I moved 5 hours away from the couple years older. Oh my god, I moved 5 hours away from a couple years my older guy. He came down to see me every other weekend. Yeah, it's pretty hard. He lives across the country, but I tend to come up with money to go see him whenever I could. I was there at the beginning of April though. Yay. Does he ever make you check out to see you? Screenshot source below also contains recording briefly. Okay, so I guess this is a recording of him talking about it.
Grown men should know better than to date
minutes, bro.
teenagers. Yeah. But I know you don't think that. You were doing it.
I want to swing, baby, but you took it too far. You played butthole roulette, and you lost the draw.
Hi guys, for no good reason here. I'm gonna say up front, if you download this video, I'll understand. Today we're discussing Flufflepuff, aka Mixer Mike, aka Fluffle Mixer, and while I do have one solitary relevant screenshot, this is from Bayfish, who as you can see here, B says there's 11.5-year age gap between the two. 3 months ago, Bayfish had her 18th birthday. That will be important for another reason later. As I've stated in the past, a certain member of the community said that he was a hebephile, and they recently denied this. But hey, be willing to ignore her cunty behavior, that this could all go away.
Did you seriously just admit to using B-Fish as blackmail to get me to lay off your malicious girlfriend?
And yeah, Vita, I do know that Flufflepuff dumped her, and I do know—
What the fuck is happening? I just want to see the receipts. Okay, I'm not assuming I include them here. The second victim, Starry Shine, met Mike via Bellyfish and developed a crush on him. She was 16, he was 29, since Bellyfish turned 18, and Mike took a break from dating. Mike used this opportunity to groom Starcy. He met her in person to have sex with her. Wait, okay, when did they meet up, though? I guess when she was 18? I mean, look, okay, if there is evidence of this guy grooming at 16, that would be him, talking to her very sexually at 16. Like, that's what we need to see is her, that. Ugh, thank God I don't talk to Fluffle anymore. It's like, I've only had sex with me when he has a girlfriend. When I was 16 and she's just 2 years older than me. Okay. So, I mean, I just wish we had some evidence of this. Yeah, ew, I'd block them both when she moves out. I was so starstruck and love-struck. I didn't realize how wrong it was. I'm tempted, to be honest. You should. Yeah, like, Bellfish, I'm more neutral on, but man, she can sometimes be so fucking dim and garbage. Like, the message she sent me that night, speaking of being uncomfortable with the way I act is one thing, but being cruel about it is another. Some messages she exchanged with him from an anonymous source. These are full of emotional manipulation from Mike. I physically felt ill reading the last two. Says who? You did not want to do what we did? I admit it felt really rushed and I feel pretty bad. I really shouldn't have. I don't think I can apologize enough for making you feel like this. I'm really sorry. Oh, I did. I really did. But what's really upsetting me, I get the feeling that you may or may not have a girlfriend. And that username may or may not start with a B, and that I'm just some side whore. You're not that. You're someone I feel like I could really relate to and let that push me into pushing you into things. If anything, I'm the piece of shit I've always been. If you want to blame anyone, blame me. If I could take it back, I would. I would have much rather gotten to know you and at least become better friends before even thinking about anything. Now I'm guessing we're going to talk again, and I've basically ruined something you cherished because the artist is such a piece of shit. You don't deserve this mess I'm putting on you. Again, I'm really sorry. If there's anything you want to talk about, I'll always be here, or ever want to see you again, I'll understand. But I don't think of you as anything I've seen oh my god. But I don't think of you as anything even close to what you're calling yourself to me. You made... Oh my god. Dude. What are these walls of text? You made... if I could take it back, I would. I've much rather gotten to know you and at least become better friends before even thinking about anything. Now I'm guessing we're never going to talk again because I basically ruined something you cherished because of this. Okay, I'm really sorry. If there's anything you want to talk about, I'll always be here. You made me feel safe, like I wasn't the only one with my anxiety and depression problems. Dude. Imagine being fucking 30 and there's a 16-year-old helping you with your anxiety and depression problems, bro. God. I mean, this document for sure hasn't proved this guy is some like pedophile rapist yet, but honestly, this guy does seem like a huge fucking loser. But we could have guessed that from his channel, okay? Let's be honest. Just wanted to check in. I'm still here if you want to talk. Which I'd really like to do. The longer this silence is, the more confused and worried I'm becoming. Like, I really thought you wanted this. You literally held me down and begged me for over an hour for it. When I kept trying to leave, did you really want to? Was something you thought you wanted, but now you realize you don't? It's all just some kind of trick to hurt me? I guess it wouldn't be the first time someone wanted to hurt me, but I don't want to believe you. And I just want to help and figure out what's going on. I can't if you disappear. If you don't want to talk right now, I'll understand. But at least say something or let me know when you might want to talk, or at least if you want to just, or at least if you just flat out don't want. Oh my god, dude. This is so fucking retarded. I also want to apologize for earlier when I was making you uncomfortable. I seem to have trouble picking up on social cues sometimes. Autism alert. Basically, bottom line is I'm an insensitive idiot and I'm really sorry. Frick, I feel like I'm managing to upset you more, and I just don't think you truly wanted to. It's like, even if you really wanted to, I know I'd feel really bad taking the first time of yours. That's supposed to be something special, not something for some random guy that isn't even looking for a relationship. Does that make sense, God, what the fuck, dude? This is just weird. It does make sense. I feel bad now because I feel like I was pushing you to do something you didn't want to do. I wish you had like something said. Frick, I feel like I'm managing to upset you more, and I just don't think I truly wanted to. Oh my god. Okay, I said something. The moment I started to feel not good on receptacle, I didn't really know at the time. I had more time to think when I left, so it's not your fault. No one's really fault, really. I'm just caught up on things. I doubt it'd be a really good idea for you to come to my place today. I'm just having some problems because I feel yesterday I'm just questioning myself and beating myself up. I just need time. Was there any reason why? Like, I'm not upset in the slightest. Was even wanting to share something I'd like to do with you. I'm just, oh my god. Why do these people type like that? What is the point of putting ... in your fucking Discord messages, bro? Like, just fucking talk normal. Text normal. Don't be such a little fucking wretched freak. Jesus fuck. I don't even know right now. I'm questioning myself what I am, as in I was looking in the mirror and calling myself a disgusting whore. I'm not just having a good time right now. I'm barely able to force myself out of bed. I was barely able to make myself get dressed. Hell, I'm not even properly dressed. I have pajama shorts on instead of pants. God, I even ended up crying a few minutes ago, and that never happens to me. Don't shower pajamas unless I leave the house. And even then, I consider changing. I spent years trying to help Sarzi recognize her abuse by Mike. She kept blaming herself, but fled back to him right after I made my first tweet about his grooming. I mean, knowing someone when they're 16 and then having sex with them when they're 18 is creepy and weird, but I wouldn't call it grooming. We would have to see some messages prior to them turning 18 that are sexual in nature, where he's trying to break down their fucking boundaries and engage with them sexually, like, and being like, oh, I'll wait for you when you're 18 because I want to fuck you so bad, you know, like, that would be grooming. That's wrong, because you're manipulating a minor from when they're still a minor into having sex with you once they're 18 simply because it's legal. That's why I'm not keeping her anonymous anymore. They're box talking, thus she is still in danger. I mean, she's 18 at this point, not in danger, but okay. No, it's fine, I understand. Really weird. Oh my god, so fucking annoying. No, I understand. I mean, it's really weird they got together when she was so young, but if they had gotten together after she had turned 18 and a legal adult, like, that wouldn't be great, but still not quite as weird. But yeah, I think the law technically referring to people in the same age range still doesn't mean that's right. Yeah, he's like 10 years older than her, which is still creepy as hell. He's 11 years older than her. He's in the early 30s. Yeah, which is a big yikes. Again, I don't care. As long as she was 18, I really don't give a fuck, right? Like, that's the whole big point. He was thirsty when stuff happened with me when I was 16. I mean, this person is like, do we have confirmation from this guy that they slept together when they were 16? That's what I need. Like, that's the damning thing. That's the thing we need to see, is him admitting that they had sex when this girl was only 16, or him admitting that they had sex when the other girl was a minor, right? I pushed for it to happen, but still should have said no and not giving in. Yeah, exactly. He should have been responsible, and I know he couldn't consent, but did it anyways. In all honesty, I pushed really, really hard, so that it's partially my fault, but he still should have stopped hanging out after I realized I had a thing for him. The first time we hung out. My mom was home while I was showing him around the house for the first time. It was the third time we really hung out and stuff happened. How the fuck is your mom? Okay. If this is true, how the fuck is your mom letting a 30-year-old man in her house with her, like, little girl, bro? What the fuck? Yeah, no matter how much you push, an adult should have still said no. Yeah, no matter how much you push. Okay, yeah, man, it's really fucked up once I realized he was dating someone. I didn't even click how wrong it was and how young she was until the past year or so. Yeah, that's why 16 is way too low and a valid age of consent. Hell, even at 18, I don't feel like I consent. Okay, good one. And I'm a hypersexual guy, so that's saying something. Yeah, oh man, yeah. I'm not hypersexual, but I'm hormonal 18-year-old, so of course I'm horny. But I don't think I'm ready for a sexual relationship. Romantic, maybe. Sexual, most likely not. This is the last conversation with her about Mike. At the end of her month, she suddenly blocked me. I noticed that Mike was suddenly following her on Twitter again. The way she switched between blaming him and herself shows she still suffers from the trauma of his actions. Okay, who's this? Yeah, okay, wait. So yeah, this is the original poster. Is this Blue AI's guy? Yeah, sorry I saw Flip on the timelines. Like, I'm mad again. How do I say more? Oh, oof. Cats. I'm still so mad. Most people have no idea about his grooming. Ugh, sorry. No, it's fine. God, a part of me is still in denial about being groomed. Brain has a hard time letting people go, unfortunately. I had a friend I really need to cut off because she is disgusting, and I still haven't done it, though in this case. I don't want to become a target of hers because she's a bit of a rumor spreader. I think there's been talk she wants to dox people too. I don't think my mental health could handle being subjected to that. So for my safety, I haven't cut her off. Sorry, I went on a tangent. My bad. No, you're fine. It's normal for victims to be in denial about this sort of thing. He used his power to manipulate you into thinking it was okay when it wasn't, and that sucks. But the other person, I suggest slowly distancing yourself from her so she doesn't get any provoked anger. Yeah, I guess that. Okay, this is just not relevant. I don't think. Like, what the? Why are we reading these messages? Yeah, that's part of the reason it was absolutely not your fault at all. You were underage and a fully grown adult who used your feelings. Get what you want. Okay, that's definitely a good point. I should feel like I mean, there's just no admission from is there any? How is there no can I see some text messages with you guys talking, like old Discord logs, like where he's talking about wanting to sleep with either of these people when they were underage? You know, show some date, like when were you born and when was this message sent about you and I assume these people talked about them having sex either before or after they had sex over Discord or something. Why not just show your birthday, show the date of those messages being sent, and then we can cross-reference and see if this is a real allegation, right? Okay. Wait, okay. This might be something interesting. Yeah, exactly. That was all I used to blame myself. We rush to defend other victims, but sometimes help me stop victimizing myself in the third person situation. Yeah, that's a good method. It makes me really angry he hasn't really been exposed for what he's done. It makes me really angry that it happened to you and you never got justice. Honestly, I might want to push any form of charges or ruin his life. Why not? If you think he did this horrible thing, why not? I'm pretty sure also, if you go over state lines to have sex with someone who's under 18, that's illegal, right? Because the federal age of consent, I think, in the United States at least, is actually, I'm talking about my ass. Federal U.S. age of consent. It's 16 and 18 depending on the state. I think there's a federal one, isn't there, though? I don't fucking know, dude. But I know if you cross state lines, things get very hairy, so. But I don't feel like it's worth it. I don't know how to explain it. What happened sucked, but it happened. All I can do is really move on, though. I'm really concerned about it. B-Fish. I still occasionally talk to her, and they're still together. I know she isn't super great herself, but she was still really young when they got together, so yeah. Sadly, I don't want to do things such as a bullshit process anyway. It's fucking terrible advice, bro. If you're in a situation like this where you think someone had sex with you when you were underage and they did this fucking terrible thing, go to the police, bro. But I still think it's at least somewhat just as serving for people who know what a monster he is. B-Fish is a victim of grooming and is incapable of seeing or understanding it when no one is around her to tell her that. I handled the situation terribly back when I found out about it, and sadly the problem just made her double down on thinking him preying her was normal. The amount of popularity he still retains after grooming 2 underage girls minimum is extremely concerning. And yeah, true, law is bad, they protect monsters. No, they don't. Yeah, it's unfortunate, probably true. Yeah, makes my blood boil thinking about it. Hugs without mentioning you sincerely. Since I don't reveal your pay without consent, I'm definitely going to keep making sure people know about it. I don't get it, bro. Hope B-Fish wakes up to the reality of the situation. Yeah, same. I don't think a bad person at all. She's just stuck in her love for Fluffle. That isn't good. Yeah, she needs people who will tell her the reality of the situation instead of acting like it's normal. For real. I believe karma is real and get it one day. Yeah, I hope he does. Blah, blah, blah. More fucking meandering. No actual... Like, where is the fucking proof, bro? Neither of the girls are at fault. They were two teenagers who developed immature feelings for a grown man who took advantage of their young, impressionable nature to satisfy a sick attraction. I don't doubt he's taking advantage of even more teenage girls behind the scenes. If any weirdo freaks are arguing, actually, Mike's home state age of consent is 18 for the fact. It's not. Mike is a figure of authority. He has power. Okay, you're losing me. Hey, wow, he's following. Okay, wow, they're okay. I don't care about any of this. The law isn't always right either. It's illegal for someone who to own more than 6 stills in Texas. You think that's a logical law amount? A federal also states you must be 18 to purchase, view, engage in erotic pornographic content. That should apply to the age of consent of law. Okay, they're just making gay legal arguments. You're not a fucking lawyer. Obviously, if he had sex with someone who's under 18, that is wrong. That is bad. You should condemn him for that, but you haven't presented that. There's no admission from him. There's no, like, again, it should, like, why don't you show proof, bro? Surely they talked about it at some point. Show proof. If you think it's normal for a 16-year-old to be having sex with someone 20 years older than you're frankly a sick pervert, I agree. You just need to demonstrate that that's something that actually happened. Mike's platform says power with these young girls is what's prevented him from being rightfully called out as a pedophile for so long. Both victims are still ungraspably, I believe. They're at fault for having sex with them when they were underage. They could not consent. Mike knew this. This is unquestionably abuse of power by a grown man with a large internet influence and recognizability. If you know this, and I'm tired of being slept on, I can only imagine how many other teenagers you groomed. Okay. Wow. This was very disappointing. Do I really need to watch that entire fucking video? I assume there'd be some sort of, like, because the admission is the biggest part of this, right? Like, that's what we really need to see, is him admitting to doing some of this fucked up shit, right? They claim there's an admission in this YouTube video, right? Where B-Fish verbally confirms, talks about it. We call this necessary to watch the whole video. It's just here for concept. Okay, so it's B-Fish, the victim, admitting to it. I don't care what the victim is admitting or alleging. We need either evidence. Maybe I'm retarded. Maybe I'm not seeing the full picture, but we need either evidence of this guy talking about it, or, like, there's no admission here. I don't know. But also 17 and 18, that is a huge fucking red flag. I mean, he's denied, like, this guy's a weird freak, okay? He's a weird freak. You have not demonstrated he's a pedophile or a rapist, though. I don't know, maybe I found this from a thread. Maybe if we look up the thread, pretty sure I can find it by just going like this, copy and paste. Where's the thread where I found this? A predator's gotten away with grooming underage girls for a decade. He groomed current, okay. Fluffy referred to as Mike. Started grooming his current girlfriend when she was 15. Totally crush on him, indulged in this, became romantic involved with her despite her being underage. The second victim, Sunshine, developed a crush on her when 16 when she was 29. Turned 18. Mike took a break from dating, and Mike used the opportunity to groom Starcy when he met her in person and had sex with her. 10 years trying to help Starcy realize abuse by Mike. I mean, there's just no, like, what does he say about this, bro? Like, I want to see him respond to this. I don't understand. Neither of the girls are at fault. Mike's lack of power. Jesus Christ. Please note, made a decision to block, separate Starcy. Some messages she exchanged with him from an anonymous source. The full emotional manipulation from Mike. I physically felt ill of late reading the last two. Says who? Relate to. I mean, we already read these. Okay, here are some messages they sent to a 17-year-old. Mike was 28. I'm gonna call that nut. Squishes to leave. Squishes against your butt. Because you're actually good. I feel. Oh my god. Okay. So I mean, like, yeah, this guy is a weird freak. I just want to. Here's what I think. Okay, we need to see this guy's response because how he responds to this is going to be very fucking important, right? Because if he's really talking like this with 16 and 17, like, okay, his admission to the 17-year-old thing is really fucking weird and gross. And you can definitely condemn him for that, okay? I think Predator might be a little bit of an overstep, though, okay? I just think this guy is a complete weirdo, degenerate freak who should... Like, I don't know. I just want to hear his side. I think that's an important thing, but I am very comfortable saying this guy is a total degenerate weirdo. And that's all I'm really comfortable saying. And that's okay, guys, because I haven't seen anything from this guy as response-wise, unless he... Oh, there are they, them, of course. Okay, they're guilty. No, never mind. Yeah. I don't know. I do not know. I think that's going to be it for tonight, though, guys. I have to get up tomorrow, so I'm going to head to bed. Thank you to everyone who stuck around for the entire stream. It was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun, at least. Going over the creeps and weirdos of the world, okay? And I mean, yeah, it's just very unfortunate. I had a lot of fun this stream, though. Thank you guys all for listening. And I'm going to play us out with a little music, okay? Let's see here. What do I want to play? Oh, wrong playlist. Wrong playlist. There we go. More autism. Thank you guys all so much for watching. I love you all. And good night. Oh.